like that intro. That intro was peak, bro. I thought y'all got tired of looking at the starting soon, and that's all y'all saw. So I was like, we're gonna change this up. We're gonna change it up, bro. Now that we here, we're about to start this game right here, bro. We're about to start this game and get this popping. You hear me? All right, so let's be honest. Who knows anything about Fallen Angel? Like, also, can somebody tell me, bro? You know what? Y'all think we should multi-stream with Kick right now? Or no? What y'all thinking? What am I, dumb or what? Wait, am I dumb or is this not for right now? I swear that was peak. What's up with it, Skinny Pup VR? I'm talking to everybody. What's up with it, Biscuit? What's up with Italian? Man, let me throw out some shout outs right now. Cause y'all, the GOATs ones are the ones that pop up first. Hey, what's up with David, Ayo, Knife on the breathing, Jay, Blubber, Polar, Miwaz, Jacob, Royal, Willow. Bro. Is that everybody? I get soft and wet, Atlas. I got everybody, right? Oh shit, it's more. Alki, Jade, Caros, Jazzy, Bo. What's up with it, everybody? Shit, I'm just saying what's up, everybody. Spinner? They ain't even the real Spinner. Bro, no, come on. Miss Scotty? What is it? Jaquav? Kenshin? 641? Hey, yo, you know what? You kind of look like Astrofolo. Search him up if you don't know who he is. Who? Who the hell is that? Let me see. I bet he gonna look nice, huh? He gonna look real cool, huh? Let me see. How? Ban this guy. Bro, I don't look anything like that. First off, I ain't no femboy. Is that a... Wait. This is a girl, ain't it? Bro. Next. We're going back on here. Let's get it. All right? I can see it. Sammy, you can't see shit. Bro, I don't look nothing like that, bro. I got dreads. We're not going to start this again where y'all start thinking I look like all these black different people. Okay. And I'm not a femboy. I just like anime girls. Wait. Okay. All right. Let's lock in. So, I don't know anything about this game right here. Okay? Oops. I think I messed up something. I don't even know what this is. There you go. Wow, forget it. All right. I'm not doing the maid outfit. Stop asking me that. Bro, y'all ready? Bro, I'm trying to fix this because I don't like y'all seeing this thing at the bottom. Hold on. How do I fix that? All right, let's see if I can. Boom. Now, there you go. Is that better? Is that better, chat? Okay. And then let me put that there. All right, there you go. Let's get it. Okay. My headset on? My headset don't even be on, bro. I can't hear nothing. So, bro, I heard nothing but good things about this. What is this? Doki Doki Fallen Angel? I heard nothing but good things about it. I heard that it's a beef between like Fallen Angel and X and Music. Like they both good. Have you seen Verse Rewrite V2? No, what is that? Okay. Who drew this? Okay. Who already started off drawing? Bro, what it would Bro, who drew this? We're just gonna jump up in here. Where's her jawline, bro? Agent, wake up! I shake myself awake. Huh? Upon opening my eyes, the image of Sari fills my view. Sari must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in this classroom. I thought that I'd catch you. Whoa. There you go. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Oh shit, I forgot I gotta read. All right, you don't need to wait up for me. If it's gonna make you late to your own club. Sari is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was our first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. She said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Well, you promised this morning that you would check out some clubs, so I thought maybe. Where are you getting that, Sari? Well, that you could come to my club? Like I said, I have no interest in literature. Sari, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Yeah, meanie? Yeah, I'm going home. But you promised. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I will be bringing in a new member. And Azuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Like how you promised me you'll look at clubs? I shot myself in the foot there, huh? I'll let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Sari grabbed my wrist and yanks me out of the chair. What the hell? That's okay. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sari across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sari, full of energy, throws open the classroom door. Was it necessary to use so much force when you could have just gently opened the door? Wow. Everyone, the newest member is here. What did I say about calling me a new member? I glanced around the room. Welcome, bro. I thought she was gonna look like that drawing. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sari always says nice things about you. And now you're here. I've been really looking forward to finally seeing you. Wait, did I just say that out loud? My guy, who is this? This angel. This angel! She's absolutely stunning. I've never seen her around before. school before. I would have remembered if my eyes ever made contact with the likes of her. The way her lavender eyes pierced mine. Her long purple hair which frames her face. Her mature physique that any girl wished she had. Oh, damn. This dude is giving details. Why do I feel so hot all of a sudden? My face is burning and my palms are sweaty. Does the school turn off the AC after hours or something? Seriously, you brought a boy? Dang, he was just... This dude just fell head over heels over this one. Way to kill the atmosphere. Adrian, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club has an incredibly cute girl. Has an incredibly cute girl. He's not even worried about the other females. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Nazuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Nazuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably at first year. She is also the one who made the cupcakes according to Sari. Sari steps closer and leans into my ear. Can you believe she's the same age as us, Agent? I turn to Sari with a dumbfounded expression written on my face. Don't let her size fool you. Nazuki can hold her own. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sari steps away and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Nazuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh, Yuri. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sari and Nazuki. Now that I'm thinking about it, who is the most mature one? Is it Yuri or Monica? Because they keep saying she's mature, but Monica is the boss. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I say this to both of them. However, my eyes never stray off of Yuri. Bro is just stuck looking at this girl. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. Monica smiles sweetly. That smile, that damn smile. Why does he not like Monica? Yeah, we had a class last year together, I believe. Monica and I were in the same chemistry class last year. I would joke with my friends how me and her dad chemistry together. I would joke with my friends how me and her dad chemistry together, implying more of a romantic connection. In reality, we only had one interaction with each other, and that was when I had sneezed and said "bless you," to which I accidentally responded with "you too." That's right. It's great to see you again, Agent. You too, Monica. Smooth. Come sit down, Agent. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then how about I make some sweet? How about I make some tea as well? These girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sari mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sari. Nazuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Nazuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sari. Nazuki proudly trots back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, oh, what just happened? Nazuki trips and falls to the ground, tray in hand. Oh my gosh, are you okay? I rush out of my seat to help her. Don't touch me. Nazuki gets up to her feet without my assistance. She quickly pats herself off. The cupcakes. Bro, she crying over the cupcakes when your when your classmate just fell? The tray of cupcakes spilled over. On the floor, I see a dozen chocolate cupcakes with colored frosting ranging from pinks and whites. Each one is decorated to look like little cats with chocolate chips to make the nose and ears. I'm sorry. Bro, are they really crying over cupcakes? I'm sorry. Nazuki looks really sad that she dropped her cupcakes. Sari seems pretty sad too. Hey, it's alright, bro. Hey, it's alright. Look, not all of them fell out. I pick up the tray. Although a decent number of cupcakes hit the floor, there's still a few that stay relatedly safe in the tray. We still eat these, right? Right. Yeah, we still get cupcakes. Nazuki, why don't you get a broom and clean these up? All right. Nazuki goes to the closet and we continue where we had left off. Sari leans into my ear. Hey, Agent. Yeah? You did good there. Well, everyone just seemed disappointed. That's just like you. What do you mean? All right, let's eat these cupcakes. Sari ignores my question. She immediately grabs one, followed by Monica, then me. Nazuki also returns, broom in hand. It's delicious. Sari talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get ice on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. After she finished sweeping up the mess, Nazuki returns to the table. She's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I shove the entire cupcake into my mouth like a vacuum. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Nazuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made it for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sari said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. All right. I give up Nazuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Damn it. It's always a tea set, bro. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the center of the table. Y'all know, I talked to Talia and she finally admit that tea ain't good. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I understand. Well, tea and reading books might not be a pastime for me, but I do. but I do at least enjoy a cup of tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I almost choke on my tea. I was fearful of this question. I can't tell if, bro, do people really drink tea and read books? Like, I read books all the fucking time. I go to the library and I read all day long. But I don't drink tea. I don't see people drinking tea. I can't tell Monica was bribed with cupcakes and then practically dragged here by Sari. Sari bribed me with the cupcakes and then dragged me here. Monica shoots a glance at Sari, then back at me. She smiles warmly at me. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Bro, I don't see people doing this shit. Y'all are capping. I'm trying my best to lock in, but y'all are fucking capping. There is no way that y'all sit and drink tea reading books. I can't see nobody just tea good. Let me change the chapter. And tea good. I can't see that. I don't know how y'all drink tea. I don't know if y'all be saying tea good, tea go. I don't know. But anyways, so Agent, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, yet another question I was not ready to answer. Considering I've read little to nothing the past years, I don't really have a good way of answering. Yuri seems like an avid reader, so I need to give an answer that will seem impressive. Say encyclopedia. That's what I'll be saying. What do you like to read? Encyclopedia. Think, Agent. Think. Manga. Idiot. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Nazuki's head suddenly perks up. Did you say manga? Yeah, why? No reason. All right then. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Bro is reading like crazy. Told y'all be reading. Shit, I know these words. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of psychological horror lately. I read a horror book once. Okay, I'm in here. All right, technically, I'm saying that word right, am I? Fuck it, big words. I watched a movie based off of a book, but they're practically the same thing. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with The Rock. Trying to show off much? Huh? What? Why'd she pop up all mad? What was that, Monica? Oh, I was just saying that unexpected, Yuri, for someone of such gentle nature like you. Bro, what the fuck? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Nazuki eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nazuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem. You was working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. Sari sidles up behind Nazuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Nazuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess so, Mom. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Nazuki avert her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Want to bet? I understand how Nazuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your mind. I could listen to Yuri talk about writing all day. Okay, wait. My thoughts are interrupted by Monaco. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nazuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in an awkward silence for a moment. Okay, everyone, I have an idea. Nazuki and Yuri look quizzly at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. What? Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Agent? What is this? An interrogation? Why do these girls keep asking me difficult questions? Interrogation. Hold on. There's still one small problem. What's that? I never said I would join this club. Ceres may have convinced me to stop by, but I haven't made a definite decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and my train of thought has been derailed. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Agent, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with Yuri, he is fascinated over her. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I join a literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me in a vice-like grip, jumping up and down. Hey, You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Agent, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. You too, Monica. Once again, I failed to form a proper sentence in front of Monica. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nazuki clean up their food. Hey, Agent, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind can't stop focusing on one of the girls, Yuri. Maybe I'm crazy, but I definitely felt a connection between us. Will I be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I could take the opportunity to grow closer to her. You know what? He's right. He is so right. Alright, I'll just have to play my cards right, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Perhaps if I write a good poem, I can gain the attention of a specific girl. Is this Fallen Angel? Yeah, this is Fallen Angel. Red, what are you doing on TikTok? Yuri said she liked horror, right? Well, let's see where I can conjure from that. I take a seat at my desk. Poems. Poems, 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 poems. I continue to repeat the word over and over in my head as if that would give me inspiration. I tap, tap, tap. I tippity tap, tap. I tappity tap. I don't know what to write. I'm not feeling particularly inspired. Maybe if I just write 20 random words down. Wait, I don't get to choose the words? No, that would never work. I get up from my chair. Ugh! What do? I'm a new member. I have to show good enough. I have to show I'm good enough to be part of the club. So, more so, I want to impress. I can't afford to embarrass myself. I already did when I told Yuri I only read manga. Aha! I should check out the bookstore. Perhaps if I study up on poetry, I can impress the girls. I grab my notebook and head out. Alright, let's see. I begin running my fingers along various books. I start to pick random books off the shelf. Unwind? No. It? No. The Lightning Thief? What am I, 13? There has to be some decent books around here. I pull another one off the shelf. Doki Doki Outcast? No. A guy walks beside me. Is that Outcast? He picks it up. This is a great story. I'm sure it is. I walk to the next aisle. This is useless. What's useless? Ah! I quickly jerk my body to the face the random voice. Oh, it's you, Monica. Did I scare you? Me scared? Nah. I nearly peed in my pants, but overall, I'm good. What are you doing here? I'm looking for some books for Chopin. Who? Frederick Chopin. He was a and he was also back in the early 1800s. Monica's eyes seem to light up whenever she talks about old dead guys. Are you into piano, Monica? Not exactly. I'm only beginning to learn. Piano, really? A girl of your talents? Well, that's great, Monica. Now it's my turn. What are you doing here, Agent? What am I doing here? I would never go to a bookstore on my own violation. Well, since I'm now part of the literature club, I wanted to get more well versed into the material. You have anything in mind? Not really. I just been looking in the horror section. Huh? I look up and see this aisle is marked horror. Did you happen to get inspired by a certain someone from the club? Monica, mind your business. Mind your business. Uh-huh. You're fun to tease, Agent. My face turns beet red. My eyes subconsciously begin to move away. I spot a purple figure near the checkout. Hey, Monica, isn't that Yuri over there? Huh? Bro, she just instantly got heartbroken once I brought up Yuri. Monica turns around and sees Yuri checking out a handful of books. What a coincidence. How 3 club members all went to the bookstore by themselves at the same time. Right, Monica? Yeah, Monica, right? Why you looking like that, Monica? Monica seems to be fixated on Yuri. Why? Monica? Oh. Sorry about that, Agent. I just got a bit distracted. Agent, do you mind if I ask you a question? Go ahead. What do you think of the club members? Well, let me start with Yuri. Yuri's fine in a bit. Monica seemed really serious when she asked that. Well, as you know, Sari and I are best friends. Nazuki seems alright for the most part. And Yuri? What about Yuri? At the club, you seem really entranced by her. Did I? I don't even know what entranced means. You did? Are you sure? Yuri is a good asset to the club, but she's very timid and around new people. I'd be very upset if she left because she felt uncomfortable in the club. What the hell did that mean? What? Monica, I would never do that. Good. Just keep your distance from Yuri, okay? What? Why do I keep my distance from Yuri? I'm about to be all over that. Are you sure that's the right thing to do? I don't want to isolate her. Everything's better that way. Monica's acting really weird. Why would I purposely avoid Yuri? Well, I have to go now. Bye, Agent. Monica skips off. It looked like Yuri had already finished checking out her books and left too. Why would I make Yuri uncomfortable? Man, everything's better that way. Hey, yo, chat, we got to bag Yuri. I don't give a damn. When people tell me no, we go in. Wait, that's the wrong concept. No. Okay, no. When people say I can't do something, everything's better that way. Something about the way Monica said that made me feel uncomfortable. Perhaps I'm just overthinking things. I end up buying any books. Instead, I just begin to walk home. I still have a poem to write. Chat. Y'all know what I meant. Hi again, Agent. Glad to see that you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I'm a G. I mean, this might be a little out of my comfort zone, but I'm the man of my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Agent. Oh, Yuri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into the literature club and literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sari told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. Well, hold up. Nobody told your little small self to come over here and start blocking. You even said yourself, Sari had to practically drag you here. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Excuse me, Nazuki, but I was still talking before you interrupted. Hey, I'm looking out for us. Nazuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Dang, Monica just be exposing this girl. Nazuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Shit, I fucked up and said it. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Nazuki turns around and marches towards the closet. Don't worry, guys. Agent always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sari, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, and you almost burned your house down once. Is that so? She did? Did she ever tell you that story? Agent, wait. Sari was having a party at her house. I'm freaking out. The dog's having a seizure. Huh? I'm freaking out. The dog's having a seizure. And I still got half the pie left. Stop it. It's embarrassing. You two are really, really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Agent can become good friends too. Sari. As per usual, Sari is completely oblivious to even the most basic of social cues. Yuri even brought you... Huh? Yuri even brought you something today. You know? But wait, Sari. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sari made it sound like it was a big... Sari made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Guess that's my cue to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. It's a surprise to be sure. But a welcome one. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Alright, enthusiastically. I told y'all, that's my favorite word right there. Take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it in your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nazuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like it's the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Uh-oh. I think she noticed me staring at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into the book. Sorry. I just wanted to know a bit more about the book, is all. Oh, I'm glad that you're interested in it. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's about it? What's it about? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Infinite Insulation. The cover shows a shadowy figure sitting on what appears to be a jail cell. Through the bare barred window of the cell wall is a single cherry blossom. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a woman and her husband who are imprisoned in a human experiment. They plan to escape the camp, but unfortunately their plans are discovered. As punishment, the wife is forced to watch them hang her husband. What? As punishment, the wife is forced to watch them hang her husband from a tree and then spend the rest of her days in solitary confinement. The rest of the story is about her dive into total insanity after the traumatic events. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so the dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Agent? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a different, strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when they thought you related to the protagonist, they've made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost any interest in it at all. Well, I guess it's alright then. but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I like things like books and writing fills my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means that you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. Yuri seems to be to relax a bit now. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just grab the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Bro, I know these words. Is this Doki Doki? I've never played it before. Yeah, it's great, bro. What? No idea. You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Loud ass chair I'm sitting on. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as well. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracted, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glanced over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in this corner of my vision. I try to focus on reading. What the? Lena, wake up. I slowly open my eyes. The sunlight is blinding until a figure appears over me. He speaks to me in a deep voice. Wake the fuck up, Lena. We got camp to burn. My vision clears and I see who's before me. My husband, Kinu. I groggily sit myself up. Kinu grabs my arm and helps me. Come on, we'll talk after you get something in your stomach. My eyes glide along the pages. The words are difficult to understand, but it's been a long time since I've read a book. Are you ready? Suddenly, Yuri's eyes falls on me to turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glanced over Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I couldn't keep up with Yuri even in a normal position. In our current position, I'm having a harder time focusing. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being impatient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. I hope Yuri doesn't think I'm illiterate or something. Nevertheless, I continue to read. So, remind me what the plan is, I ask? Not there. There's too many ears around. I look around the courtyard. Kinyu and I have been trapped in this POW camp for months now. I'm sick of it. We plan to escape, but I'm nervous. The stakes are high, and if we get caught, who knows what could happen? Regardless of waiting for help isn't going to work. We'll rot in here before the war even comes to an end. I look around to the other prisoners around me. It's like a zombie movie. Everyone's so lifeless. I suppose this is what happens when humans lose their humanity. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even though turning each page almost feels like it's an intimate change, my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and she does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they kind of resentment of some of your mannerism. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Agent, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, fantastic. 10 minutes and I already managed to ruin my chances at love. Love is crazy. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know that you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that I find it kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, she was gonna say something. Why did Monica popping up? I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might have enough time if we wait too long. We won't have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not. It's fine. It might have been my imagination, but it seemed Monica was giving me a dirty look before turning away. Bro, what is wrong with Monica? Bro, she trying to catch these hands? Bro, we don't like Monica. Ain't that right, Chad? We don't like Monica. It's Team Yuri over here. Ain't that right? So who we? You. It's Team Yuri over here. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Bro, stop playing, bro. Why y'all acting like y'all don't like Yuri? You know damn well all y'all like Yuri. I guess I'll do more reading tonight. I'll go ahead and finish the first few chapters. That way we can read together when we pick the story up. That sounds like a good idea. Alright. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into the bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My stomach ties itself in a knot. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sari and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Nazuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I guess we're gonna just show it to Yuri. Yuri is probably the most experienced, so I can trust she'll give honest feedback. Also, she's the girl I'm trying to impress anyway, so it only makes sense to talk to her first. I walk up to Yuri. I guess this is when we show the poems, huh? I guess so. The gentleman in me would say ladies first, but Yuri seems nervous about this. Not too comfortable with sharing our poem, I presume. It's just that I've never done this before. Alright, that's fine. How about I show you my poem first then? Really? Of course. Yuri sighs in relief. Thank you. I wave my hand dismissively. Don't mention it. Just don't make fun of my handwriting. What do you mean? A lot of people give me crap because of my handwriting is very childish. Agent, I would never do such a thing. I hope that's not how you really see me. Huh? No, not at all. Bro, he just keeps fumbling. We got a bag, Yuri gang! I don't think you as the type of person who would make such a big deal out of something, so forget I said anything. Wait, is this Fallen Angel? Yeah. Very well. Anyway, here's my poem. I hand Yuri my poem. I can read my own poem? Bro, I know I could. Don't listen to the music. I don't know how to I don't know what that instrument is. The silence. My first time reading my poem, gang. It's getting hot over here. Hey, bro, y'all tell my bag Yuri with this? All right, here goes. The silence of the night. I lay, eyes closing, drifting out of consciousness. Thoughts fester and plague my mind. I got an impressor. My imagination plays tricks on me as the deafening silence pounds my eardrums. But the fragile silence is broken by the sound of a voice. The sweet, sweet voice of a woman bidding me good night. I breathe in and out. As my eyes close again, I lay in the cage of my blankets. I feel as if I'm in a dream. I can feel the aura of another person next to me. I'm captivated by the voice at the door bidding me good night, until I realize I live alone. My heartbeat is unstable as my eyes explode open. The deafening silence returns, and my eyes slowly drift out of consciousness again. That's what I do, man. That's what I do. Phenomenal. Whoa, shit! Oh, I'm gonna hurt my wrist. Yeah! That's for the books right there. Y'all don't know. Phenomenal. And chat, if y'all don't know what this means, if y'all don't know how to say this word, I got y'all, chat. I got y'all, all right? Phenomenal. I got y'all, right? I got y'all. If y'all need me to read a book for y'all, I got y'all, right? Right? I got y'all. What was that? Agent, this poem is fascinating. The dark tone and eerie ambience you've created is very unsettling. Not in a bad way, though. Did I raise my voice? I'm sorry. Damn it, I was actually getting somewhere. All right, Agent, fix this. Think. Hey, it's all right. I didn't even notice. Please continue. You seem really interested in my poem. Yes, like I was saying, it's a very dark and chilling piece that really evokes emotion. Question for you, Agent. How much experience do you have with writing? Girl, I write all the time. Shit, never wrote a day in my life. Your use of metaphors in the way you pull the reader to your poem is fascinating. Really? Thanks, Yuri. That means a lot coming from you. To be honest, this was actually my first time writing poetry. Bro, you're not supposed to tell her the truth. Girls love it when a guy lies to impress them. Oh my God, she's fucking up. I knew that. I could tell by Yuri traces her finger along my poem, dissecting it down further. Yes, here's how I was able to tell. A common mistake I see in new writers is that they try to make their writing too deliberate. They usually try to focus on one or two different topics or styles and try to form and fit the two together. The end result is both the writing and the meaning of a piece that are weakened. Once Yuri gets her thoughts together, she appears to be a whole different person. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. That's good advice, Yuri. I'll definitely consider that next time. I'm sure you'll approve nicely. Metaphors can go a long way in writing. I'll have an example of that if you would like to read it. Of course. Yuri smiles as if it's a real opportunity for her. I think that in itself is funny. I mean, this isn't a literature club after all. This is a literature club after all. Yuri hands me her poem. Look, this look like Talia's handwriting. I'm not reading this. I'm trying. Bro. Alright, I'm a cook, bro. I'm a cook, bro. I got y'all. I'm a cook. Cause I'm a streamer after all, and I have to entertain people. That's what I do. I have to entertain y'all. So I'm about to read this shit, okay? Alright. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I probably shouldn't tell Yuri I never learned how to read cursive. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Size doesn't matter, right? Right? Wait, what the fuck did he just... I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hugh Hugh. What? Okay, bro, am I saying that right? Is it Hugh Hugh? Is that how people really laugh? Yeah? Who laughs like this? First time playthrough? Yeah. Bro, it literally says it in the title. Who says Hugh Hugh? Man, here come all the lies. Here come the lies, bro. Y'all just be capping. Y'all don't laugh like that. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost after all, Agent. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets are often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically... Fuck! I tried to hit that word. I tried to hit that word, bro. I tried. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. My bad, y'all. That's really impressive. It's nothing. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. So, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing it I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Agent. Me too. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Bro, do y'all be writing poems? Do y'all be writing poems? Like, who writes poems? I'm gonna write a poem. The next stream I do, I'm gonna write a poem, and I'm gonna show y'all. It's gonna be the best poem ever. The title of the poem is gonna say, "When Gangsters Lie in the Dirt." When gangsters lie in the dirt. Boom. Look, y'all already, look at y'all. Y'all already interested. All of y'all interested. I guess that's everywhere. Sari showed me her poem, Dear Sunshine. I could tell she wrote this morning, but when I asked her, she avoided the question. Next, Nazuki showed me her poem called Eagles Can Fly. It was short and simple, but the message on how you can try, but never really be good was very well thought of. Lastly, Monica and I share our poems. Her poem was titled Hole in the Wall. It was pretty abstract, and I didn't really understand it. Monica said it had something to do with the epiphany of hers, but she didn't go into much detail. Nevertheless, I thought it was a good poem. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sari and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Nazuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read it in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nazuki's eyebrows furrows in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nazuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute? Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language is, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, if I could give you a few small critiques. Well, is it not edgy enough for your taste, Yuri? What is that supposed to mean? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sari liked it, and Agent did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which yours definitely wasn't. And Agent liked my poem too, you know. Agent likes any girl's poem. Let's be honest. Agent likes what it is. He even told me he was impressed by it. No, I didn't. Wait, did I say that? I will go back. Shit. Nazuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Agent appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you think, what? How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew 2 sizes bigger as soon as Agent started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. I would never do something so shameful. Wait. So wait, I know I asked this question before, but I don't remember her saying that. So she can literally do that. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. No, don't mind me. Can't fight alone. Agent, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of in making the poems all come vaulted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Agent. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Agent? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about it. Writing. Am I really the best person to intervene in this conversation? What the fuck? Pretend you weren't listening. Attempt to defuse the situation. Hold up. Wait a minute. This is new. Hey, yo, Twitch, what y'all think I should do? Alright, Twitch ain't listening. So TikTok. 1, pretend you weren't listening. I'm sorry. What? Bullshit! I sit back in my seat. Whoa! Wait, what happened? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What seems to be the problem? What the fuck? I sink back into my seat. I really need to start preparing myself for difficult questions these girls might ask. Excuse me, Nazuki, but I don't think you have any right to talk to Agent like that. Yeah, defend me! What's up, Namo? You know what I'm thinking, Yuri? I think that when I first met you, I was excited to meet someone who thought that would share the same interests as me. But now I see that you're just some stuck-up bitch. Oh! It's no wonder you have no friends. Oh, she's mean. How? Hold on, TikTok. I'm trying to fix y'all real quick. Oh, there is no way I can fix that. TikTok, y'all can still see me? Can y'all still see me, TikTok? Man, I'm tired of this chair. I'm done with this chair, gang. I'm done with it. Move. I'm using this chair. I don't like that chair. That chair squeaks all the time. It messes up me streaming. I don't like this chair either. This chair hurts my back. I like it. But it don't squeak. And I know whenever I be streaming, y'all be hearing that squeaking and it kind of messes with y'all. I know. This one hurts my back though. All right, y'all ready? All right. It's no wonder you have no friends. Damn. Bro got her crying. Oh, no. Not you talking about my future ex-wife, baby mama shit. Bro, that's my... We're putting her in timeout. We're putting her in timeout. Oh! She runs off. Yuri runs out of the classroom, wiping her eyes with her sleeve. I stare deeply at Nazuki. I see regret in her eyes. I should go apologize. Before I can process what just happened, Nazuki is already out of the classroom. I turn to Monica. Oh my gosh. Monica, I didn't do it. Monica, I didn't do it. I told you to defuse the situation. I saw a lot of ones. I TikTok, y'all know I read. I turn to Monica. Aren't you going to do something? Should I? You're Miss President, aren't you? You should go help resolve the situation. I think they'll be fine. She walks off. What the hell? How is the club president not going to do anything here? I don't think Yuri wants to see Nazuki right now, so maybe it's the best if I intervene. I start to walk towards the door to find Yuri. Agent. Oh my gosh, Monica. Monica. Okay. You're about to start getting on my nerves. All right? Calm down, Monica. Calm down with your little stance. I stop cold in my tracks by Monica's sudden shift in tone. You should stay here. Yuri just needs some time to herself to calm down. There's something ominous about the way Monica said that. But maybe she's right. Yuri will come back when she's ready. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Poor Yuri. It was alright. Agent, how about you? I guess it was okay. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone else. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone liked. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Agent, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sari beams at me. It truly has been since a while since Sari and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sari, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Nazuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? I think to myself, I shouldn't judge people based off only just 2 days. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Agent, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think you're starting to get along with everyone else, which makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sari still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everything is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds. Oh, Sari. I pat Sari on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sari as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, let's do this. Time to write another poem. Yuri seems to like the last one I wrote. So she seems to be fond of using symbolic meanings in her poems. Maybe I could do something like that again to impress her. Well, I'm back in the literature club. When I look around, everything seems to be going normally. Yuri is reading her book, and Azuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. I turned my head to read the cover. Portrait of Macro. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, no. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? That sounds great, Yuri. Thanks. Is there, if there's something that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for you as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Who the fuck said I wanted tea? I didn't say I want tea. I follow and watch. Wow, I look like who? The Black Bagger. What the hell is that? I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then we can go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? I hand Yuri back the water pitcher. Thanks, I'll be right back. And I might as well walk with you rather than just standing here. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where you two off to? Bro, Monica's really not stopping. She's really not stopping. Yuri and we were gonna go get some. I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. Agent and I were gonna fill the water pitcher, Monica. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, will you kindly remove your nose from other people's affairs? Or do you want me to tell, Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Agent in club activities? Or are you upset because I'm doing more to involve our new member into the club than you are? Whoa! My mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Agent. Yuri quickly exits the room. I look around the room. I see Sari dig her face deeper into her books. Over in the corner, Nazuki recedes back into the closet. The look of Monica scares me. I quickly follow Yuri out of the corridor. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, bro, is in tears already. Something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? Why do I have to make myself so unlikable? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Agent, how come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad, as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't take someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would that do that? Will do that? Friend, you say. Yuri lifts her head. Agent, I really like being friends with you. Damn it! We got friend zone. Fuck! Thanks, Yuri. Did I just get friend zone already? I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Bro, why is it always the guys that get friend zone? Why can't we friend zone girls? Anyways. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. We arrive at the water fountain. Yuri begins to fill up the picture. Agent, do you think Monica is mad at me? I think back to Monica's blank expression. I don't think Monica is the type of person who would get upset over something like that. I should go apologize to her. Right? I think so. Just tell her how you feel. It wasn't right for her to intrude on us. You're right. I'm just not very good at displaying my emotions. I don't really get to experience social interactions as much as other people. And when I do, I usually end up embarrassing myself. I unintentionally give her a look of pity. I try to come up with something to say. Yuri, yes, I love you. I mean, she looks at me like I'm in some sort of painting she appreciates it in a museum. I think I have enough water. Huh? Yuri looks down at the picture. The water is completely overflowing and spilling. Eek! Yuri quickly lets go of the button. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Yuri, it's fine. It is? Yeah. I'm sorry I distracted you. Sigh. Then okay. Yuri dumps out the excessive water. I need to go do something here. Yuri is clearly still on edge. Yuri, look at me. It's gonna be fine. You didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't focusing on the water. I'm not talking about the water. I mean with Monica. You don't have anything to worry about. Are you sure? I'm sure. Here, I'll prove it to you. From this moment on, I promise I will do everything in my power to stop anything from hurting you. I realized that was probably a very odd thing to say to a girl I just met only 3 days ago, but so thank you, Agent. Huh? Let's go to the classroom now. Everyone's probably wondering where we are. Yeah, let's go. I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but it appears Yuri at least let go of her current anxiety. Hey, y'all. Is this about to be a sad mod? I don't know why I'm starting to get that. As we enter, I can feel the penetrative stares of the other club members. Agent, do you like oolong tea? I'm not really that knowledgeable when it comes to tea, so I guess whatever is fine. Well, perhaps I could teach you sometime on the art of making tea. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice date, huh? I guess I said too much. So what exactly is the first step to making a hot tea, cup of tea? I do my best to lighten the mood. Oh, well, allow me to show you. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Phew. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fishes the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. You noticed. I was doing a bit of a kind of thinking recently, and I decided I would try impressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do so. When it's with you, who's around anyway. It's getting hot again. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Agent. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. My face is probably bright red at this point. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Agent, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to try. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunch over while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. I'm 99% sure we're not talking about reading posture, but I think it's best if I just leave the conversation at that. I'll go get the book. So far, this is crazy. People are weird. Wait, what? I don't know why he would play the mod first. People are weird. What are you talking about, Cardi? Shut up. That's crazy. So far, Exit Music is beating this one. I retrieved the book from back, and I have some chocolate as well. Bro, I wasn't hating. I wasn't talking about you was hating. Usually when I tell people to shut up, it's me playing around with y'all. That's my humor. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sari's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, since each holding one half of the book. Bro, so far, I'm saying Exit Music is still my favorite. Because I don't know what's going on right now. Bro, tell me why I literally just, got scared. I almost threw my whole computer and everything just now. I literally got scared. Because I thought it was somebody standing right here, and it was my chair. Except for this time. Our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer under her until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? I always found Yuri cute since the moment I laid my eyes on her. But when she's being less apprehensive, I feel like my heart is about to burst. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Oh, thanks. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her posture. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her has faded away. I call upon every reserve of willpower I have in order to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Run, Lena. Kinu shouts at me. I run as fast as I can. I hit something solid and fall on my back. Upon impact, the back of my head collides with the earth. My head begins to throb uncontrollably. I try to see what I ran into. A guard appears before me. He gazed down at me with a sinister smile. He then motions to another guard and shouts something foreign. Get off me! I hear Kinyu yell from several yards behind me. I try desperately to see what's going on. Suddenly I remembered I had chocolate with me. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book and to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as many as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. My brain is short circling at this point. In that case, Yuri has already been dragged back into her book. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. What the hell am I supposed to do here? I can't stop now. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Um, Agent, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. One of these days, I will hold a conversation with the girl without making a fool of myself. That's, well, you're where you was helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop anything or anything. I see. At this point, I can hear my own heart racing. Yuri tries to return the book, but even I could tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. I'm too deep to stop now. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. I start to place it in my mouth. But at this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. I didn't even come to this. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. Her lavender eyes pierce through mine. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I have half the chocolate sticking out of my mouth. I lean my face towards Yuri. It's as if both of us are in a trance. Our faces are growing even closer, so closer. The rest of the world is gone. It's just me and Yuri. The fuck? Okay, everyone. In my panic, I accidentally inhaled the chocolate. I start to cough uncontrollably while the other members just stare pitifully. I gulp down the rest of Yuri's tea to wash down the chocolate. It's time to share poems. Agent, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Once I calm down from my near-death experience, I pick up the bag of chocolates. And in the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Show and tell time. Ready to take a look at my poem today? Of course. I'm eager to see how you have improved. I wouldn't exactly say I've improved, but we'll see what happens. I hand Yuri my poem. Shit. My fingers, despite bitter judgment, despite what you know, internal and encased in a rusty cage, no one can leave, no one can be free. The feeling of rust on the fingertips, like rusty spoons, is almost the horror of the sound of rusty spoons on a rusty cage, scraping, scrape. As contamination washes over the desolate landscape, the birds chirping turns to cries of man. The howling winds turn to screams of children. The rustling leaves turns to a deafening silence. Silence is all that there is in a rusty cage, except when silence is broken by a rusty spoon. Agent, I really hope Yuri doesn't find out I wrote this poem down in one go. I have no idea how to use symbolism or anything. Literally anything in my poem is just scrambled words put together to pretend to have meaning. Yuri's a very perspective reader though. This isn't good. She's gonna find out I bullshitted my poem. This poem is phenomenal. What? If I had to guess, dissecting this poem, I could see a lot of symbolism. At first glance, it may appear as if the writer had no idea what they were doing. She hit the nail on the head right there. But dividing further into it, the way that you describe the rusted cage and spoon, in the use of auditory examples, agent, correct me if I'm wrong, but this poem is describing the mind of someone with schizophrenia. What? How the fuck you get that from that? The cage representing the mind. The rusty spoons symbolizing the sporadic thoughts that pound on the one's brain. And the horrid sounds show the hallucinations one hears and sees. What the fuck? Yeah, Yuri. Yeah, whatever you say. Whatever you say. I don't know where that came from. That's exactly what I wanted to convey when writing it. Your poem is indescribable, but in a good way. How did you manage to pick up on these techniques so quickly? Thanks, Yuri. Although I'm not sure it's nothing in comparison to what you wrote. You flatter me, agent. However, you shouldn't cut yourself so short. With more practice, you will be able to display to the reader your most inner thoughts. I don't know, Yuri. The inner of my mind are an enigma. Milk spills. Anyways, please continue. Yes, as I was saying previously, you shouldn't be afraid to be more darn with your work. Rather than writing down your thoughts, write down what you see and hear. That sounds like a good exercise, Yuri. Maybe I'll try it out. I have an example of that. If you want, maybe I want to. I'd love to read it. Yuri smiles dreamily and hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed a strand. Is that strand? Strand tendrils. What? What? Wait. If I read, okay. I believe the first time I noticed my strand tendrils as an it was a little more darn with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Let's go. Maybe I'm just dense, but I don't even know. I don't have a slightest clue what this poem was supposed to mean. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what's it supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that's different, that different people can relate into in their own way. At this point, bro, stop. Y'all know damn well y'all can't read cursive. Nobody here can read cursive. And then, at this point of the story, I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't care what Yuri's talking about. We're saying yes to everything until we be able to bag them. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people will make fun of me. Do you really think that, Yuri? Yuri nods slowly. Well, I suppose I can't speak for everyone, but I want to know, but I want you to know that no matter how strange your hobbies may be, I will never judge you based off of them. You don't really mean that. Of course I do. Everyone has their own weird hobbies. They may not want to share. Plus, it's not like you're doing anything dangerous, right? Right? I mean, I know I have a lot of guilty pleasures I'm embarrassed about. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individually. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things, writing and listening. There really aren't many people like you, Agent. That's exaggerated a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. I try to hide the fact that I am starting to blush. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. It's just for a moment. Her tenderness seems to disappear. Well, once again, that's everyone. After yesterday, I felt it was a bit easier to share my poem today. After all, anything would be a big improvement from a poem I wrote from yesterday. On the other side of the room, Sari is talking to Nazuki. Wait, so he didn't kill him because their mothers are both named Martha? What? Yep. That's lazy writing, don't you think? I pan my eyes down to the room They stop on Yuri and Monica, who are sharing their poems. It looked like Yuri's trying to apologize. Yuri, let me tell you something. Monica leans into Yuri's ear. Do you understand? Yes. Yuri nods timidly. What was that about? About time, bro. I was like, when is shit about to get interesting? I begin to walk over, but Monica grasps everyone's attention. Okay, everyone. I believe that concludes the poem sharing for today. Monica, I have to go early to catch up on homework. Is that okay? Sure, Sari. See you later. Bye. Sari waves goodbye and skips off. I have to go too. My dad is making dinner and I have to be there on time. Nazuki leaves without saying anything else. Monica goes behind the teacher desk to do club president stuff, I suppose. I guess that just leaves Yuri and me. I walk up to her. Hey Yuri, is everything alright? Is there something you need to tell me? I've got to go do something. What? How was I able to read that? Yuri rushes out to the room, clinging to her backpack. Well, that was I turn around and stare at Monica. Hey, Monica. She looks up from her stack of paper. Is there something you need, Agent? Do you know what's going on with Yuri? She's a strange one, isn't she? Well, no, Monica. What did you say to her ear? Not that there's anything wrong with that, mind you. Yeah, but she seems to be acting stranger than normal. Well, maybe you should just ignore her. Why would I ignore her? Ignore her? Yuri isn't used to being around new people, so I shouldn't just talk to her? No. It's okay to make some light, small talk, but just don't get too attached. Yuri has a way of being a bit obsessive when it comes to these things. Now I'm really lost, because I want her to be obsessive. I have no idea what she's talking about. I don't think I'm following. Look, Agent, just don't get close to Yuri, alright? I mean, you can always spend time with me. I begin to blush. Did Monica, the class star, just ask to spend time with her? I shake the thought out of my head. I don't know. I feel Yuri and I have been getting along rather well. Monica, you don't really know Yuri though, do you? I mean, sure, she's mysterious, but I think I'm learning more and more about her each day. Also, earlier Monica whispered something in Yuri's ear that seemed to really bother her. What did you tell Yuri earlier? What do you mean? I saw you whisper something to Yuri and... Oh, don't worry about that. It was just some girl stuff. There's something here that she's not telling me. But I'll be dreaming if I thought I'll be able to get information out of Monica. Is there anything else you need, Agent? I guess not. Awesome. Well, if you don't mind, I have club president stuff to do. I guess this is how Monica's not so subtly asked me to leave. Alright. Bye, Monica. Girl stuff. Yuri seemed really bothered by whatever Monica told her. It must have been really unnerving. Yuri completely ignored me and rushed out of the room. Perhaps I'm overthinking this. And what was that Monica was saying about Yuri being obsessive over these things? What's that even supposed to mean by these things? What does she mean by obsessive? I feel Yuri and I have gotten fairly close, and I'm starting to actually understand her. Or perhaps she's only showing me what she wants me to see. This is getting me nowhere. I can't focus on anything else except Yuri. I need to clear my mind. Perhaps writing a poem will help. Well, the school day's over. Time to head to the literature club. There was an odd tension in the area yesterday. I want to talk to Yuri to clear things up. I don't care if Monica told me to stay away from her. It's obvious something's bothering her and I'm going to go get to the bottom of it. I arrive in front of the door. Before I can open it, I can hear muffled shouting from the other side. What the? I hastily open the door. Monica, I'm sorry for disrespecting you. I don't want to hear your apology. Oh shit! Never mind. Monica beat Yuri's ass. I'm sorry. Monica don't care. Ever since you joined this club, you've been toxic. You sit at your desk, face shoved into a book, and don't communicate with any of us. You outcast yourself and take up space. You know there's a thing called a library, right, Yuri? So if you're gonna come to just to read and insulate yourself, you can do it there. What do you say to that, Yuri? I. Yuri exhales sharply. I think you're a total bitch. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Bro, that turned for the... You have no right to treat me this way. You think you know everything? But guess what, Monica? You're just a dumb slut. Oh, shit. You think because you're popular, you can walk over everyone? Wait, I take back what I said. I tell you about what I said about Monica and Yuri. Yuri will beat her ass. Well, think again. Because when I'm done with you, not whoa. I want to read that. Because when I'm done with you, not even your own parents will recognize you're bashed in. Oh! Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Yuri. Show everyone what you're really like. Oh my gosh. Show Agent what you're really like. I don't see anything. My eyes covered. I don't know what. I was blind yesterday. Yuri glances around and knows that I've been in the room this whole time. Agent, wait. It's not what you think. I'm not really like this. No. I like women like this. Beat her ass. Yuri's eyes frankly looked around the room. Here's a suggestion, Yuri. Uh-oh. Have you considered whoa, shit. Almost said it. Almost fucked up, got banned on TikTok. Have you considered offing yourself? Whoa, Monica. It'll be beneficial to your mental health. Once again, Yuri rushes out the room with tears in her eyes. Monica, what the hell is wrong with you? The MC just saw the whole thing go down and took up for Yuri. You're going to blame me? Why would you say something like that? Now you see how Yuri really is. I can't believe this. Monica went out her way to show the worst side of someone. You're disgusting. I turn to see Sari is also here, but is in a chair, hands tightly held against her ears. Sari bro, she just doing this? Oh. I need to find Yuri. I want to do that, Agent. You may not like what you see. Go to hell, Monica. The fuck, let me go find my baby mama. I rushed out the room without another word. I gotta go find my fiance. Now it's time to find Yuri. I gotta go find my wife. I run down the hall looking through empty classrooms trying to find her. I make my way to the end of the hall near the staircase. I can hear muffled sobs coming from the upstairs. This has to be Yuri. I run upstairs as quickly as I can. Yuri. Oh shit, bye TikTok. Sorry, my bad. Bye TikTok. Bro, I did not know they was gonna show that. What the hell? Yuri. Bro, she's just going at it. What I see makes me feel sick to my stomach. Oh my gosh. Agent, you weren't supposed to see me like this. My brain scrambles trying to comprehend what's before me. My thoughts are hazed through as my body takes over. I start to walk closer towards her. No, stay away from me. I'm a freak. Yuri, please, let me help you. Those scars look deep. Let me see if the nurse is still here. No, please don't. I don't deserve to be helped. I take another step towards Yuri. Yuri, I just want to make sure you're okay. You saw me. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. Bro, this shit took a left turn so fucking fast. I wasn't expecting to see this. Bro, who drew this? I wasn't expecting to see this. You saw me behave in such an indecent way. Back in the club, Yuri completely lost her cool. But anyone would in a situation like that. I have so many pent up emotions inside me. I was doing such a good job at balling them up, but they just slipped out. I take another step towards her. I said, stay away. She continues to back up away from me. I don't know what to do. She's locking herself in a cage. We all do, when all I want to do is let her out. Why, Yuri? Tears crash around her. Trails of blood on the floor tiles. I can't help myself. I can't fight the urges. I can't control the pain I feel inside. I can't let people accept me for who I am. I can't accept me for who I am. Because who I am is a monster. I take more steps and reach out for her. Stop it. Don't you understand I don't want to be helped? I understand. I just leave me alone. She has some thick ass knees. Yuri turns around and runs away from me. Wait. I chase after her, but it's no use. She's too fast and I lose sight of her. I fall to my knees and hang my head down in shame. This was happening all this time. I should have known. I had to find her. Pressing my hands onto the tiles, I heaved myself onto my feet. I continued to rush down the hallways. As I turned the corner, I hit a small pink figure near the vending machine. Nazuki! Oof! Ah! Oh, Nazuki! I'm so sorry. Watch where you're going. If you were going any faster, you would have knocked me right onto the ground. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I noticed that she has coins in her hands. Nazuki, where are you holding? Shut up. She's just mad. It's none of your business. All right, sorry. You don't have to be so defensive about it. Damn. Sorry. All right, I'm sorry. My dad just haven't been doing good financially. So any money, no matter how little, helps a lot. Oh, well now I feel bad. Forget I said anything. Why are you here? Shouldn't you be in the club? Well, I was, but it's a long story. Anyways, I need to find Yuri. Why? Are you stalking her? Do I really come off as a stalker? Nazuki, seriously. I need to know where she is. Well, I suppose I could help. Really, how? She lives down the road. From me. Can you take me there? Well, I'm going to help you stalk her. I facepalm. Nazuki, for real. For her safety, I need to find her. Oh, fine. Since you put it like that, I'll help. But if I hear you did anything to her, yeah. Can we go now? Nazuki leads me out of the school. What was she said? What was that she said about her home situation? It sounds hard to believe her father doesn't make enough money to the point of having to look under the vending machines. The way she brushed it off the topic makes me feel like there's more to it. I can't dwell on it long right now. Yuri needs my help. Nazuki stops and points to a house. There it is. Thanks, Nazuki. Whatever, just keep this day between you and me, alright? I mean, okay? She walks off and is eventually out of sight. I made my way to the front door. Here I go. I press against the doorbell. No answer. I knock loudly on the door. Yuri, it's me, Agent. I just want to talk to you. I look up to one of the stair windows. Inside, I spot a purple figure peeking from behind the curtains. Quickly, she jerks the curtains shut. Well, this is definitely the right house. How can I convince Yuri to let me in? Light bulb. I bang on the door once more. Yuri, I brought you our book. I figured since we left the club early today, we could read it somewhere else. Within 30 seconds, I could hear the sound of the locks turning. I can't believe it at work. Yuri slowly opens the door just enough to speak through it, but not enough for me to see inside. Agent, you shouldn't have come here. I know, but I couldn't help but be worried. Yuri, may I please come in? No, you should leave. Yuri stands too close to the door, but I shove my hand into the small threshold. I'm sorry, Yuri, but I'm coming in whether you want me to or not. Oh, shit. Bro, you can't do that. You can't do that. This is definitely considered as a break-in at this point, but I don't care. If Yuri hurt herself, and I did nothing to stop it, I could never forgive myself. I can send Yuri backing away from the door. Yuri, thank you. Wow. Once I walk into the house, Yuri stands before me. If I hadn't known any better, I thought she been kept there for weeks. Standing this close, I can now see her arms clearly, or I guess I should say that what's left of her arms. Damn. It's clear some of those cuts are fresh and had to be made recently. If I hadn't came, who knows what have happened. Yuri, I'm sorry, but you have to see me like this. I'm not really comfortable sharing this side of me. Then I won't make you share. I pull out the book out of my bag. Infinite Installation. How about we just sit down here and read? In the short 2 days me and Yuri have had, we've already about a third through the book. Okay. Damn. For the first time, Yuri's eyes leave the floor and look up at me. It is fine if we sit on the couch? Yes, that's fine. Agent, do you mind if I clean myself up very quickly? Of course, Yuri, take your time. Damn. Shit. Thank you. With that, she turns around and darts upstairs. What did I get myself into? I take a seat on the couch and wait. Busy. As I'm looking around the room, my phone vibrates in my pocket. Huh? You can't run from me forever. Who the fuck? Who the hell? I type out a response. Who is this? Busy. She doesn't deserve you. What the fuck is going on? Who is this person? And how do they have my number? Agent. I jump out of my seat from the unexpected sound of Yuri's voice. Yuri is now standing on the other side of the couch. I'm lucky she's not some sort of assassin, because she could have easily snuck up behind me and snapped my neck. Is everything okay? Yeah, I was just waiting, that's all. She's now wearing a cotton sweater to hide her arms. Bro, who's beaten this mod before? You didn't want to wait long, did you? Not at all. Come sit down. I gestured for Yuri to sit beside me on my side of the couch. Are you sure? Well, how else are we supposed to be able to read together, silly? Yuri takes a deep breath and calm her nerves. She then looks back at me. I suppose you're right. With that, Yuri slowly steps to the side of the couch next to me and stiffly sits down. Yuri takes the book from my hand and opens it to the page where we stopped at previously. Mom went from okay to fire once they added a hitman. Hey, everybody that came over from TikTok to Twitch, hey, yo, thank you, bro. Thank you for showing the love and support. As we continue reading the book, we are following the main character as she is now forced to live the rest of her life in a small cell with no human contact. She consistently haunted by visions of her dead husband, who was brutally hanged in front of her. She also tormented by hallucinations of the guard laughing and mocking her. She's slowly starting to sprawl into the dark pit of insanity. I wake up in a cold sweat on the floor. I try to get up, but fall back to the ground. Ugh! Everything hurts. I don't know how much time has passed since Kinu was hanged. I stopped counting the night's cycle after about a week. It just seemed pointless. I haven't gotten any sleep either. How can I sleep when every time I close my eyes, I see his body swaying underneath that tree? Those damn bastards. I go over to the small sink in my room and run the cold water. You failure. Huh? I hear an ominous voice call to me. I look into the mirror and my reflection stares back. Suddenly, it opens its mouth. You couldn't save him, it whispers. You couldn't save him, it whispers to me. Do you know how important you were to him? And you let him die alone. No, I say. I shout back to my reflection. Stop it, you're not real. I'm as real as you are, it responds. I'm just a reflection of you after all. She or I say that in a matter of fact way. My reflection continues to pester me. You can't hide me. I am you. I scream at the top of my lungs. Get out my head! I punch the mirror and it shatters. Glass falls to the floor. I stare down at the broken pieces that they stare back. It scares me. The emptiness in my eyes. With shaky hands, I pick up a long shard of glass. I firmly grasp it in my right hand. I then turn to my left arm. It's like writing a book. My arm, the page. The glass, my pen. Clenching my eyes shut, I press the glass to my skin. It's cold. I begin to move my arm. In a panic, I jolt back and take my eyes off the book. Bro, why did we stop? Man, that shit was getting good. I'll go back to the first day I read with her when I told her that the main character reminded me of her. I feel like I'm about to throw up. Tears begin to fill Yuri's eyes. Do you know why I shared this book with you, AJ? Because I don't know how to properly communicate with people. I don't know how to speak my true feelings. I don't know how to show people who I really am. The only thing I know are books. I had hoped that by sharing this book with you, I could somehow show you a glimpse of my mind. But now I realize that was a tragic mistake. Because now you see who I really am inside. Yuri. I reach out to grab her hand. She jerks it away. Tell me why you're really here, Agent. What? You didn't come here because you wanted to read? Huh? You came because you felt sorry for me. You thought I would hurt myself, or even maybe... She trails off. I ask myself, why did I come here? It's not like I was forced to. I only met Yuri 2 days ago. So why do I feel so obligated to help her? You're right, Yuri. Huh? She looked up at me. I stared deeply into her lavender eyes, and they pierced back. I didn't come here originally to read with you. I came because I worried about you. Because I want to help you, Yuri. What you're doing is dangerous, and I want to help you stop. But Agent, I can't. Don't you think I've tried? I know the dangers of it, but I can't stop myself no matter how much I want to. Why would now be any different? Once again, I reach for Yuri's hand, except this time, she doesn't move away. I hold her hand gently wrapped in mine. Because this time, Yuri, you're not alone. I'm going to help you, and you're going to get through this together. But why help me? All I've done is bring you into this world of hurt. And every time you show affection, I push you away and tell you to leave, yet. For some reason, you stay. Because because that's what friends do. Wait, what did he say? Because Yuri, oh shit, this dude already. Spinner, about time you showed up, bro. Everybody been talking shit about this mod. Everybody been talking shit about this mod this whole time. Hurting my feelings. I'm just trying to read. Hey, Valentin. Hey, why you cheating on Nazuki? Hey, hold up. Hey, bro. Hey, chill with all that. We don't come over here snitching. How you supposed to be my side, my wingman if you over here saying shit like that? They stay by each other no matter how hard life gets. I almost just told Yuri I love her. Do I love her? I don't even know what love is. I don't have any friends, Agent. That's not true. Because now you have me. And I won't let anything or anyone hurt you from here now. Suddenly I remember something. Oh, and I almost forgot. Huh? I have something for you. I grabbed my bag. You weren't at the club today, so we didn't get to share the poems. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna pause right here. We're not gonna stop it. I just want to tell y'all something. Don't forget. Don't forget what happened Saturday, gang. Don't forget. We're doing room race, and number one, whoever comes in first place wins $100. Remember? Don't forget. Don't forget. That's easy money. I pull out a sheet of paper from my bag. Atlas, remember to take everybody's names. Send me the names of everybody. That wants to join. I wrote this for you. Me? I know it's not in your preferred style, but it does express how I feel. I wrote it yesterday. I just had a weird feeling, and I wanted to express it. I didn't write anything. That's okay. Do you want to read it? She silently nods. With hesitant hands, she reaches for my poem. Amidst, Angel, what? You keep your secrets locked inside. There's a storm within your mind. I'll be the light to guide you through the dark. I promise I will fix your broken heart. I know you're hurting deep inside. I know you're hurting deep inside. I promise it will be okay. I promise no one will ever hurt you. We can find that special day. You're too perfect for this world. Your heart is made of solid gold. Solid gold. I promise, pretty lady, that together we'll grow old. I went into your twisted world of pain so I could get you out. Such a beautiful person. You're the one I can't live without. This poem, bro, that poem was the best I ever wrote right there. What's up, Kyron Cordock? Is that how you say your name? Is this? Tears start to glide down her cheeks. I just want to help you, Yuri. Yuri looks down at her sleeve. I can see the dark red stains forming in the cotton. She didn't clean her cuts. I reach down toward her sleeve. Her other hand quickly latches onto mine. Agent, please, trust me. She slowly exhales, then hastily releases her grip on my arm. I slowly pull up her sleeve. Stop! Don't you do this! Now that I'm this close, I can really see the damage. This poor girl has completely mangled her arm. Lines upon lines of cuts all in a row. Some new, some old. Some shallow, and some dangerously deep. Ugh, bro, I don't even want to read that shit. Do you have a first aid kit? Yuri nods, then stands up. I get up, and she takes me to the bathroom. I wake up and check the time. 10:40 a.m. It's Saturday, so usually I could relax after such a stressful week. Unfortunately, that's not the case concerning that the events that occurred yesterday. With Nazuki's home situation and Sari's avoiding me. What? Why she avoiding me? What did I do? Not to mention those mysterious texts I got. And of course, Yuri. After I helped clean her cuts, it was getting late. I felt it would be best to go home, as I feared Yuri may implode from anxiety. Before I left, however, I asked her if she would like to go out today. I told her about a fairly new cafe that opened in downtown, and she said she would like to go. I guess I should start getting ready then. I sit atop of my bed and look through the window. It's a bit cloudy currently, but it looks like it's going to clear up later. After completing my daily routine and eating breakfast, I look at the clock. Who's liking this so far? Are y'all liking it? All right, bet. Bro, we just constantly getting followers on Twitch. That is crazy. Let's lock in. After completing my daily routine and eating breakfast, I look at the clock. I should probably start heading out now. Hey, y'all think after this mod, y'all think I should give Cooking Companions another try? Y'all think I should lock in and actually try to give it a shot? Because I literally turned that game off. I was like, this shit, it's ass. Yes? Bro, Cooking Companions was so ass, bro. Besides the cute looking vegetables talking. Did AJ ever play Edna? Yeah, we played that. You just wasn't here for some reason, Polar. I pull out my phone and send a text to Yuri. I'm glad I remembered to get her number before I left. I'm making my way over to your house now. Are you almost ready? Hopefully today will be nice and easy. I think Yuri deserves to have a normal day for once. I don't expect her to bring up her cutting, nor do I plan on bringing it up. I'm going to help her, but I have to wait for her to be ready to open up. Busy? Yes, I'm ready. Perfect. I grab my wallet and keys and then exit my house. I arrive at Yuri's house and ring the doorbell. Immediately the door opens and Yuri steps out. Okay. Hello, agent. Have you been waiting by my door this whole entire time? Well, you said you were on your way, and I know it's nearly a 10-minute walk from my house to yours. All right, Bob. If you were ready a long time ago, you could have texted me, and I could have gotten here faster. It must have slipped my mind. Anyway, shall we go? Yes, let's go. Yuri beams at me. A pleasant sight to see after such a horrendous few days. We walk until we make it to the downtown area. This is the part of the town full of sorts of restaurants, shops, and clubs. You name it, it's here. Street performers and beggars also line the sidewalk on occasion. We walk by a guy strumming an acoustic guitar. And now, here's wonderful. Yuri and I speed our pace up a bit. I believe the cafe is just at the end of the block. Sure enough, we finally arrive at the cafe and step inside. We stand in the line and look over the menu above. Well, Yuri, you're the tea expert. What do you recommend? There's so many kinds. I don't want to give you something you don't like. Relax, Yuri. I'm not super picky. Maybe I'll get a green tea. Yeah, that's fine choice, agent. Perhaps I would have their ginseng tea. I have no idea what that is, but if Yuri's getting it, it must be good. I turn to Yuri to see she is talking to herself. Are you alright? Yes, I'm okay. I'm just rehearsing my order. What? You don't mentally prepare how you going to phrase your order before ordering? Hell no. I can't say that I do. Oh, this is very embarrassing. Now I've done it. I really need to get better at talking to girls. Hey, don't worry. I'm sure a lot of people practice their orders. Plus, I think it's kind of cute. Next. That's us. How can I help you? May I have a green tea? One green tea. The cashier writes down my order, then turns to Yuri. And what can I give you, ma'am? I guess I didn't let Yuri finish her rehearsal. I'll take the tea. The cashier stares blankly at Yuri. Ma'am, we have a lot of different kinds of tea. He points at hold on. Don't be raising your voice at her. He points her at the menu behind him. Of course. I'm sorry. The cashier, clearly uncomfortable, looks at me. Someone shouts from behind us. Can you hurry up already? Some of us have places to be. Hold up. I beat all your asses. I turn and see that there's a noticeably large line behind us. Oh shit. I look over to Yuri, who's turned as pale as a ghost. You know what? She got herself into this. What's up, Kenshin? She got herself into this. We're gonna go ahead and let her order herself. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think she should order herself? Oh no, this is your first time. Yeah, what? Yeah. I think Yuri got this. She lifts her arm. You can see her trembling in her shoes. With a shaky finger, she points at the menu. Can I have a? She squeaks out a word that's barely audible. Come on, Yuri, you got this. Ginseng. The cashier looks up at the menu behind him. You said ginseng? Yuri slightly nods. All right, one green tea and the other one is that thing. I have to go to the bathroom. I pay for the order and find an empty table to sit at. Wait, what? After waiting for a few minutes, a puffy-eyed Yuri takes the seat across from me. I'm sorry. It's okay, Yuri. We can forget that this ever happened if you want. Yuri deeply exhales. Okay. The waiter comes by and hands our tea. Oh. Anyway, let's enjoy. Agent, can you stop saying that? Can I stop playing what? Saying what? Anyways. Oh, shit. The proper term is anyway. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yuri, we not doing this. You ain't correcting me. Don't tell me how to say this. Girl, I put an S at the end of that shit. Because that's how I talk. Anyway is an adverb. Just cannot be plural. Nobody told you to come over here and start teaching. Nobody told you to come over here and start teaching. And while anyways may technically be a word, it's often used in colloquial language and is very informal. I'm sorry, I guess. I didn't mean to sound rude or anything. No. Yuri, the moment you corrected me, I'm about to bag you and drop you. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. It's just, did I just raise my voice again? I'm sorry. Oh, Yuri. It's fine. I appreciate you informing me of how to not sound informal. Oh, you're welcome. Now let's enjoy our tea before it gets cold. Good idea. We start to drink the tea in silence. I should strike up a conversation to break the awkward attention. So, Yuri, what made you join the literature club, before it went to hell? Well, if I'm being honest, it was to meet people with similar interests as me. I thought maybe perhaps I could find people who had an equal fascination in storytelling. I had also hoped it would maybe help me not feel so secluded from the outside world. Maybe it could be a starting point to become more comfortable with human contact. I suppose it didn't exactly work out that way. However, well, I wouldn't say that exactly. I mean, you met me, right? And I believe that you and Nazuki, despite your differences, have become a little closer. I suppose you're right. Think of it this way, Yuri. As much as I hate to say it, if it weren't for Monica in the literature club, we wouldn't be sitting here sharing a cup of tea together right now. Again, you're right. Of course I am. I lean back in my seat and rest my hands behind my head. I'm always right. Hew, hew, hew. Hew, hew, hew. I'm gonna start laughing like that now. Yuri and I shared a small laugh. I guess in the end of it, I accomplished my goal and made friends. As we sip our tea, an idea strikes me. Light bulb. Yuri, do you want to visit Sari? Sari? Yeah, yesterday she seemed really down because you weren't there. Well, I don't want her feelings blue. I would love to pay Sari a visit. Great. She'll be happy to see both of us. We finish our tea and head towards Sari's house. Nah, order for her. Bro, how you wait, are we delayed on YouTube, bro? Bro, is YouTube delayed? We arrived in front of Sari's house. I just got a message saying, nah, order for her. Bro. Agent, aren't you and Sari neighbors? Yup. That's my house right there. I point at the house next to where we are. Anyway, let's go inside. You're just gonna walk inside? Relax. I texted earlier that saying I was coming over. Plus, Sari and I have been best friends for so long, it's completely normal for us to just walk in each other's homes. Sari? It's a bit uncharacteristic for Sari to not be rushing on down to greet me. I walk upstairs to Sari's room as Yuri hesitantly hesitant follows. I knock on the door. Sari, can I come in? Sari doesn't answer. Maybe she isn't home. Sari is always home. I knock on the door once more. You better be dressed because I'm coming in. I gently open the door. Bro, my heart dropped. Bro, my heart dropped. I was not expecting to see. Bro, my heart dropped, bro. Okay. What the fuck? Agent, Yuri, what are you doing here? Well, Yuri and I were having tea together, and I thought it'd be fun to pay you a visit. I see. This isn't right. Bringing Yuri here should have made Sari happier, but it seems like I've accomplished just the opposite. You have a lonely home. You have a lovely home, Sari. Thank you, Yuri. Is it just you here? Yep, my parents are always away on business trips, so it's just me and Mr. Cow. Sari points to a stuffed cow on the front of her bed. Sari? Yes? That's a female. What? Males don't have udders. Is that so? Well, this is fun, right? All of us are together. My sentence is cut short by the phone ringing. I reach out for my pocket, but it's not mine. I turn towards Yuri. I'm sorry, but I have to take this. Yuri steps outside and answers the phone. I thought my phone was ringing. Now it's just me, Sari, and Mr. Cow. Miss Cow. We stand in awkward silence for a moment. So you and Yuri, huh? What? Sari, I don't know what you got going on in your head, but I promise it's not like that. You can't hide your feelings, Agent. It's obvious since day one, you and Yuri have been falling for each other. My face is red hot right now. Sari must have turned her AC off. Why does he always say that? I don't know what you mean. It's really great seeing you make friends. I'm really happy for you. Now I know something isn't right. Something's bothering her. Sari, what's wrong? I step closer to her. I know when something's up with you. You can't hide it from me. Sari gives me an empty laugh. That's where you're wrong, Agent. I've always been like this. You just seen it for the first time. What do you mean? This isn't good. You weren't supposed to see me like this. I feel like I've been hit by a semi-truck. Flashbacks to when I caught Yuri her cutting herself in the hallway filled my mind. I try to shake it off. Sari, whatever is going on, whatever it is you're going through, let me help you. You don't seem to understand, Agent. I don't want to be helped. Help is for people who deserve it. I still can't wrap my brain around what she's talking about. Sari, I don't understand what you're saying. You're just going to make me spell it out for you, huh? Agent, for all my life, I struggled with this very bad depression. I had voices in my head telling me that I don't deserve happiness. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I feel as if there's something worth waking up to. Why go to school when I have no future to look forward to? Why wake up when every day the pain grows more and more? Why wake up whenever I try to see the silver lining, my vision is blocked by rain clouds? Tell me why I should wake up just to put on a mask to hide myself. Why make friends when all they do is use you to feel better about themselves? When you seen as the clumsy one or the goofy one, the one who could never show any other facial expression besides a forced smile, why wake up? When the other person who was the sole reason for going through all this pain is in love with another girl, my heart drops. It feels my entire world has been hit with a big avalanche. My entire friendship with Sari. I've been blind this whole time. What? I put Sari into my arms. I hold her softly. I'm sorry, Sari. I'm sorry. I never knew, Sari. I promise you, from now on, I will do everything I can to make every day even a little bit better for you. Agent, Sari isn't holding me back. She's pressed her hands against my chest and pushed me away. You don't understand. No one understands. I don't want people to worry about me. It's bittersweet, you know? That word feels like a knife twisting in my chest. Sometimes it feels nice, and other times it feels like a hammer is being smashed against my head. It all makes sense to me now. Why you came here? It's the world wanting to punish me. I know I deserve to be punished, but this is beyond torture. Seeing you here, seeing you with Yuri, it's like my eyelids are forced open while I have to watch a spear going through my chest. And the person driving it through me is the one I trusted the most. Every waking moment, every heartbeat is a cry in pain. Sari, I don't have even the slightest clue as to what to do here. I step closer to Sari and gently grip her shoulders. I know I can never understand what's inside your head, and I know I haven't treated you the best I could have all these years. But I still know what's best for you. I give Sari a sad smile, and I promise you that I will always be on your side. But Agent, I remember how Yuri once told me the eyes are the windows to the soul. And as I look through Sari's eyes, I peer down into her broken soul. There's only one thing for me to say. Sari, it only give me one thing. You'll always be my dearest friend. Get out. Oh! What? Get out of my house. What? Whoa, wait, hold up, wait, I thought that was the right option. Wait, what I meant to say, you will always be my lover. Go away. You'll always have a future with me. Now! I'm out. But Sari, I love you. I said out! She grabs a glass paperweight that's sitting on her desk and throws it at the wall beside me. Shattered glass ricochets off the wall. I frankly sprawl out her room and downstairs. Y'all think Yuri heard that? I run all the way outside. Yuri follows me, now off her phone. Agent, what's wrong? Nothing. That's crazy. All right, we'll talk about it later. I look back. Sari slams her front door closed. We shouldn't have come here, Yuri. I'm sorry. It's okay, Agent. You said Sari has been acting differently recently. Perhaps she didn't mean whatever she said. I think back to what she said. My best friend is suffering through depression her whole life, and I've been oblivious to it. I made fun of her sleeping in or being super clumsy. It's all my fault. I turn to Yuri and realize she's been staring blankly at me this whole time. Sorry, I just got lost in thought. You know what helps me clear my head? I usually go to the local bookstore and read. Of course you do. Of course you do. I smile at Yuri. I think I could use a good book to clear my head. We start off to the bookstore. Have you ever seen a more beautiful place, Agent? Look, a bookstore is not beautiful. Y'all been in a bookstore before? Can't say I have. Immediately before I met Yuri, I wouldn't be caught dead next to a bookstore. But as I've grown closer to her, I've actually started to build up a passion for reading. Agent, do you see that? I follow Yuri's finger to see what she's pointing at. It's an advertisement for a book. A Sakura guide. I shake my head. What's that? It's supposedly the sequel to an Infinite Installation. It's about the main character's plan to escape in the spirit of her late husband, guides and protect her. What's the thing about the Sakura? The husband was hanged on a Sakura tree. Are you not paying attention to the book? The book said cherry blossom. They're the same thing, Agent. Look like it's my turn to be embarrassed. I changed the subject. Well, why don't we buy it? Why don't buy it? Once we're done with our current one, we can start the next one. I wish we could, but unfortunately it hasn't been released yet. Only the title has been shown. The author hasn't mentioned anything else about the book. Wow, I can't imagine anything more annoying than the author teasing a project, but never revealing anything else about it. Cough. Well, with that, would you like to continue reading? I would love to. Luckily, the bookstore has a copy of the book. I grab it and we sit at the empty table. Yuri and I go through the next few chapters in silence. Hey, what's up with it? Can't change my dumb ass name. Why can't you change the name? It's getting late. Why would you like for me to walk you home? My, what a gentleman. My face grows hot. I guess the bookstore keeps the AC off as well. Don't mention it. As we walk out, the boy at the register calls out to us. Hey, Yuri. Yuri sees the cashier raving at us. Quickly, she rushes out the store. I fall asleep. Yuri, are you okay? Did you see how everyone was looking at me? How did he know your name? I came here a lot, and sometimes he tries to start a conversation. Oh, no. Nah. You got a boyfriend. I try not to come when he works. Even if I'm really into a book, I'll wait to purchase it until he's off the shelf. Did he do something to you? I'll go over there right now and... No, he's never done anything besides make like conversation. Then why you avoid him? To avoid conversation. I knew Yuri was introverted, but I must admit, this is a tad bit absurd. She goes out her way and even inconveniencing herself just to avoid a single interaction. We walk the rest of the way home in silence. Thanks for hanging out with me today, Yuri. Bro, is there people like in the world that's really like that? Like, is there really people out there that actually can't talk to people? Oh, no? There's not? Introverted. I'm an introverted person. I don't talk to people. I'm actually in real life. I don't talk to people. I sit by myself. I don't do none of that stuff. When a person try to introduce themselves to me, I be wanting to punch them in the face because I'm scared. I'm just letting y'all know. I start to head back home. Agent, wait. What is it? It's very late. I'll be fine walking home. Thanks though. But agent, would you like to, if you wanted, you could. Look, are you asking if I want to spend a night? You better say this. Look. No, don't blush. Don't blush. Look, wait, hold up. Now, when I said that, I'm a, where's that word at? Because, I don't know how to say that word. When I said I was introverted, now, if you put an introverted girl and an introverted guy together, then, we don't become introverted. We become, the opposite. Is this for real? I would never have imagined that Yuri would ever ask me to do ask me a question like that. Or any girl for that matter. Alright, agent, play it cool. We gotta play it cool, chat. We gotta play it true. Yo, well, I remember the first time he playing Mods now. Bro, what the fuck? Bro. What? You remember the first time I played this? And you're just now realizing I'm playing Mods now? Faded? Where the hell you been at? Sure. Really? Yeah, maybe we can even read more of the book. I just called this dude out. My bad. And maybe you can show me how to make tea as well or something. My eyes dart towards the sidewalk out of nervousness. Hey, y'all. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret, then we'll continue. Really little secret about me. If I ever talk to y'all and y'all see me do this, y'all haven't noticed this. If y'all see me go like this, if I'm talking to y'all and I get quiet and I'm staring at your chat and then I start talking, In my mind, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to say where I don't get banned. That shit is real. Like, real. My eyes dart towards the sidewalk of nervousness. Yuri then smiled softly. I like that. We both walk inside Yuri's house. We about to smash. I don't care. I don't care. I'll start the tea. What? That's not how we met. Well, that's a turn off. Okay, I'll get the book. I don't have the book. I keep it in my backpack. Yuri comes back. Is something wrong? I don't have the book. Hew. You thought we was reading? I mean, what? Yuri softly giggles at my distress. Agent, did you forget where you are? She gestures a large bookcase in the living room. I walk over and I'm sure enough to find the book titled Infinite Installation. I pluck it out. I pluck it from the shelf and take a seat on the couch. Yuri comes back, tea in hand, and places the teacup before us on the table. We get in our normal reading positions and continue to read for a little while. Yawn. Are you ready to go to bed? Yuri rubs her eyes and nods. All right, we'll stop here. I close the book and stand up. I guess I'll be sleeping here. Agent, you're my guest. What that mean? What kind of host will I be if I let you sleep on the couch? Now, please don't tell. No. Please don't tell me you have a guest bedroom. Please tell me this is a one bedroom with a one bed. Well, where else am I supposed to sleep? I get a nauseous feeling welling up in me. Is she going to ask me to sleep with her? Oh, this can't be right. This can't be right. Chat. What should I do, chat? Yuri is asking me. Yuri's asking me to get on her. I mean, wait, what did I say? What did I just say? Oh, in her bed. Get on her bed. Get on her bed. Hold up. Yuri, are you about to say what I think you're about to say? I'm sorry. It was a stupid question. No, it wasn't. Bro, this MC is stupid. Okay, look. Okay. I shouldn't be pushing this too far. You're not pushing it too far. Matter of fact, you're not pushing it far enough. Matter of fact, let me help you push. Maybe it's best if you go home. I don't want to. It's too dark. I'm scared of the dark, and I don't want to walk by myself. And I don't want you to walk out there either. I'm already here. I'm sorry I forced you to spend time with me. You're not forcing. Yuri, again, you're overthinking things. Oh, he's about to cook. You didn't force me to do anything. I'm glad I'm here. And I suppose if you're okay with it. She looks up at me. I have a big bed, so we don't have to lay so close to each other. We'll act like the bed ain't big. How about that? Yuri gives a small grin. We both share a small laugh, then head upstairs. I'm about to delete this mod. I'm about to delete this mod in a heartbeat. Bro, I'm about to delete this fucking mod. What the fuck is going on? Oh, my bad. Okay. The warm sunlight peeks through the curtains. 2 weeks. At first, I was surprised when Yuri offered to share the bed, but as soon as I figured out why she wasn't nervous, she wasn't lying when she said she had a big bed. This thing is nearly 6 feet wide. What the fuck? I look over to see Yuri peacefully sleeping. For the past 2 weeks, we've been taking turns staying at each other's houses to read, drink tea, etc. We're already on the last few chapters of our book. We haven't been going to literature club at all. What? In fact, I'm pretty sure that the club has been shut down since it was only Sari and Monica. What happened to Natsuki? Even wrapped in the thick blankets, I feel cold. Sari loved the literature club, and now it's gone. Agent, I'm knocked out of my trance. I turn to Yuri. Good morning, my purple princess. Oh, that's... What? Despite sharing a bed, Yuri still seems uncomfortable with any displays of affection. I guess technically with the exception of sharing a bed, our relationship hasn't progressed beyond just friends. I'm too scared to ask her to be my girlfriend. What are you thinking about? Huh? You were spacing out. Is something on your mind? I'm fine. Just ready to start the day. I get up to head to the bathroom to do my normal routine. Once downstairs, I see that Yuri has already started making breakfast. What you making? Just some pancakes. How fancy. I shoot Yuri a slight grin. She sends one back and continues reading. I take a seat and start thinking about the past 2 weeks. Even with Yuri spending so much time together, we yet to talk about her cutting. Yuri is very reclusive and plan on waiting for her to open up to me, but that hasn't been the case. I've been preparing for when she did so I could help her. I've been contacting a psychic. The fuck is this word? I know this word. I don't know why I can't say it. Psychiatrist, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why can't I hit that word? Who can help her and maybe even prescribe her with the medication. Yuri comes to the table, sets down a plate in front of me, and then takes a seat. Did you have any plans today, Agent? It's now or never. Yes, I did. Did they involve reading or tea? Yuri smiles whimsically, but I don't share her moment of happiness. She knows I'm not smiling and shifts to worries. Is everything okay? Yuri, for the past days, I come in contact with a psychiatrist. I really think... Yuri jumps up, sending her chair crashing to the ground. Why? Why would you do this to me? Do what? What if it was for me? She starts to march away, but I stop her. I don't think so. I grab her and pull her into my grasp. She stands in front of me with a look of immense pain on her face. Yuri, please look at me. I promised I would help you. And I don't plan on breaking that promise. Agent, I don't think I can. Don't say that, Yuri. This man may be the answer we've been searching for. He can help you understand yourself and maybe even help you with your, She stares at the ground for what feels like an eternity. Sharp inhale. Okay. Okay? Okay, I'll see you're a psychiatrist. My heart jumps out of my chest trumpily. That's fantastic. I wrap my arms around her in a tight embrace, but she fails to do the same. I let her go. I'll call him and see when he can schedule a visit. It's obvious Yuri isn't as excited as I am about this. I've been close to her all this time, and she has abandonedly shut me out of most of her inner feelings. I can't imagine how she acts having to open up to a complete stranger. I'm well aware that this is hard, but it's for our own good. We should continue eating before it gets cold. I shake myself away from my thoughts and turn to breakfast. Oh yeah, let's continue. We take our seats and eat the rest of our meals in silence. I peek over and see Yuri visibly shaking. Her sleeves are loose and drooping down enough to where if I look hard enough, I can see her arms. I can see the faint shadows of scars lined up and down. I whisper quietly to myself, I'll save you from the pain, Yuri. I decide to take Yuri for a walk through downtown to ease her mind. Agent, do you mind if we go in here? I look up at the sign. It's some clothing store. Yeah, sure. I grab the door and hold it open for Yuri. Bro. Hey, what's going on, Lele? Bro, what is up with this? What is up with this artwork, bro? Once inside, I look for a bench to sit on. I'm not really a fan of shopping. Bro, who drew this? It's just an image, bro. I'm not really a fan of shopping. This is That is useless. I'm shopping for a new video game or something. Do you know what you're looking for? Or I thought we could just look around. Look around? Well, what the hell is wrong with women? Why would you go into a clothing store just to look around? Alright then. Yuri begins to shift through racks while I stand here aimlessly. I look at the posters on the wall. They all show attractive people in dramatic poses and clothes. Agent, have you seen anything you like? Yuri speaks to me from the other side of the rack. I look through an assortment of clothing. My eyes become fixated on a sundress. I walk up to it and pull it out of the rack. It's a long magnetic sundress with a thin fabric and spaghetti straps. As I'm looking at it, some guy walks up behind me. Hey, is that one purple? Purple, my favorite color. Guy, dude, I don't give a damn. What? Get off of me. The guy takes the dress straight from my hand and walks up to the cashier and bro, no, this dude did not just take this shit from me. What? All right, then. I walk over to the counter where the cashier is handing Yuri a bag. No, he did not just take my shit. What's that? Just something for myself. A horrific roar bellows through the clothing store. Oh my gosh, the city's being attacked by a monster. I look down and see it as my stomach rumbling. Want to go somewhere to eat? Sure. Yuri smiles and we exit the store. Alright, Yuri, where do you want to eat? Agent, you know that's not very gentleman like to make the lady choose. What? I'm sorry, I thought it would be funny to tease you. Yuri continued to giggle at my expense. It's mind-boggling to see how comfortable she gotten with me. According to others, she isolates herself from most people. Then again, most people probably don't barge into her house. In the end, seeing Yuri's smile lets me know that this is all worth it. All right, you had your fun. How about we go to our ramen shop? I look quizzically at Yuri. Can you just buy ramen for like 79 cents at a grocery store? That's the cheap store-bought ramen. Are you saying that you never had authentic ramen noodles before? Can't say I have. Do you think that there's one nearby? I'm sure we can find one. I pull out my phone and start searching nearby noodle shops. I found one just a few blocks down. It's called Spaghetto's Bowl. My phone's about to die. Do you think you could pull it into yours? Of course. What's the address? It's 1273 Rockefeller Street. All right, found it. Then lead the way. We walk the streets of downtown. It's a beautiful day. The hustle and bustle of the street is the same as always. A lot of people are walking around, probably enjoying the weekend, same as us. There's some guy standing in the middle of the sidewalk menacingly. He's waving a very light pink button-down shirt and matching shorts, black belt, and brown dress shoes. His hands are wrapped over themselves across his bro, why are we describing this guy? And he has a devilish black smile on his face. Yuri and I quickly walk by him in hopes he doesn't do anything to us. Within a couple more minutes, we make it to the stop. I look up at the sign, Spaghetto's Bowl. This is it. I hold the door open for Yuri as we step inside. It's cold in here. As soon as we step inside, a gust of wind blows against my body. This place definitely keeps their air AC on. I look back behind the bar where the kitchen is. Chefs all hoover above big pots, which I assume are full of noodles. The hostess approaches us. Hello, how many today? 2, please. Right this way. We follow the hostess to a table and take our seats. Your waiter will be with you shortly. She hands us the menus and walks us off to seat the next guest. This is really nice, Yuri. I take it you've never been in a noodle shop before, agent. Well, yeah, it's pretty neat in here. I look around the place. The dim lighting and music really sets the idle noodle eating atmosphere. I look over the menu. There's a lot of variety considering my previous views on ramen. What are you gonna eat? Gonna get? Most likely the takatsu. L reader. Shut up. Bro, I can read. I'm reading, man, bro. These words, some of these words ain't real. Some of these words are not real. Y'all know that. You like pork? What do you mean? I just assumed that a lady wouldn't eat pork. I'm not sure if it's the kitchen, but my face is growing hotter and hotter. I didn't mean any offense. You're easy to tease, agent. I rolled my eyes at her. I'm not stuttering, bro. I have to read the way that they have to talk. All right, okay. You got me. Very funny. It was pretty funny, to be honest. What, bro? I'll read a whole sentence without stuttering. If I stutter one time, I will give somebody a sub. I go back to the reading menu. Bam! Bam! Out stuttering. I'm in here. At least he's trying. Shut up! Bro, I got this shit. I think I'll just get the same thing. Like I said, no stutter. No stutter. No stutter. Bro, I'm locked in. I go back to the reading menu. She didn't even say the. Bro, she did. She said, look, I don't have. A fine choice, agent. The waitress arrives at our table. She places 2 glasses of water before us. Locked in. What can I get you to? I'll have the. Bro, y'all know that's not even a real word. Sound it out. I do not want to gift this up. Watch me get this word, bro. I have a katsu. I said it! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! I told you I could read. Oh shit. What did she say? She scribbles into her notepad. And for you, ma'am, I don't like reading for Yuri because she says words that, come on now. Yuri begins to get nervous. She has the same look as she had at the coffee shop. She'll have. See, bro, the game is trying to work with y'all. I have the same thing. My eyes widen as a little as I stare at Yuri. The waitress, oblivious. Okay. Oblivious to the situation. Who wants to give sub? I'm going to random give somebody a sub. I can't believe it. Y'all got me. Y'all got me on that one. Y'all got me on that. But look, I promise you, the rest of this scene, I won't stutter. I mean, I won't mess up a word. I stutter because they be stuttering. She be stuttering. Gotta give somebody a sub. This, my life. I'm gonna write down a number. Since there's a lot of y'all, I'm gonna write down a number. I wrote down a number. I'm gonna put my phone down. Choose a number. Whoever gets the number is getting a sub. Oh! Oh! Knife! Knife on the cage! That's the number. It was 8. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, so I gotta make it through this scene right here without messing up a word. Bro. If I can make it through this scene without messing up a word, y'all gotta throw some W's in the chat. But if I fuck up, I'm giving 5 people gifted subs. Okay, let's do it. Support small streamers. Huh? Only one person watching. Dang, you streaming this somewhere else? I'm streaming on YouTube. It don't be blowing up on YouTube, bro, but I'm streaming on TikTok and on Twitch. I got 40 people on Twitch. I got 70 people on TikTok. And I don't know how many I got on YouTube, but for you being over there, man, thank you for being over there, gang. Okay, let's get it. Okay. Woo! Will that be all? Yes. She takes the menus, then she leaves our table. Woo! Shit! Woo! Almost fucked up! Is everything okay? I feel the corners of my mouth rise. Okay. You just wasn't expecting. How did I fuck that up? No! What the fuck, bro? W gambling, huh? W gambling. W gambling. W fucking gambling. All right, Twitch, where y'all at? Let's W gambling. All right. So I said one person, didn't I? I said one person. I said. All right, here's some numbers. Give me a number. All right, but TikTok. I don't even know how to do it on TikTok. You can only be on Twitch, but y'all have the number. All right, Owen. Owen got one. Let me get another number. All right, because it was 7. Give me another. Here's another number. Talia said 3. All right. Owen, Talia. Here's another number. Here, I'm gonna get a double digit, cause y'all doing that one easy. All right, Owen, Talia. All right, let's see. Shoot, I don't know any double digits. Ooh, this is gonna be another one. Double digits. Shit, Gino. Gino, Talia, Owen. Talia, write down the names. 2 more. All right, who else? What other number? I'm a triple digit. This is the only triple digit I know. Oh, Bob got that quick. Okay. All right, shit. 4 digits. I'm making it easy. You're making it easy? Okay, I'm not doing that one then. All right. You're right. I am making it easy. I'm making it easy. All right. It's gonna be 4 digits, but all right. Okay, that one was gonna be super easy. Okay. 4 digits. I got. Ooh, I know. Yeah. Let's go. 4 digits. Fuck! How the fuck did Jimmy get it that fast? How? How? That is impossible. Crazy. Fucking crazy. That is so freaking crazy. Who's the other one? Owen. I'm about to play. Hold on. Let me give them their subs. I got 3 more left. Who else? Was it Bob? Was Bob one of them? Bro, I'm gonna let y'all know this. Bro. Y'all got lucky, bro. I know, Jay. I know. He said I can't keep this up. All right, let's see. Who else was it? So we got... Did I do Gino already? No, I didn't. I'd rather watch dry paint than watch this. Shut up! Just shut... Last one. Where is it at? Jimmy. It was Jimmy. Jimmy did that shit so fucking fast. How? Well, I suppose when I'm around you, I'm a bit more comfortable being myself. I give her another smile and she gives one back. That in itself is a small victory. The waitress returns, bowls in hand. Enjoy your meals. With a quick bowl, she walks off. What's this? With my chopsticks, I point at a small bowl of red mixture. It's a spice you could put in your ramen. Oh, nice. I grab the small bowl and begin to scoop it into my food. Agent, wait, what? It's very hot. You're supposed to only put it in a small amount. Hence, why is it come in such a tiny serving? I'm sure I'll be fine. After scooping out half of the bowl, I set it back down and stir the noodles with my chopsticks. I grab the chopsticks full of noodles and shove it into my mouth. No, I don't. Yuri wince as soon as the noodles enter my mouth. What are you talking about? Agent, you might gotta run my fade. What are you talking about? It's not what? It's not so bad. Oh my gosh. Holy fuck. Oh God, oh God. I start breathing heavily. Smoke begins to billow out my mouth like a chimney. I feel so hot. I'm sweating all along my forehead. The broth feels like molten lava being poured down my esophagus. Who made this Satan? Who made this Satan? Oh shoot. Beads of sweat trickle down my face. Or are those tears? Either way, my mouth burns. I grab my water and chug it down. The pain fades away. Wow. Are you okay? Yeah. On the bright side, my sinus have never been this clear in years. Hugh, Hugh. We share a laugh and continue our meals. I'm so mad, bro. Bro, I'm so mad. Just Monica. Bro, why do people like Monica? Bro, why? Let me tell y'all something, bro. Not me reading perfect after all them subs I just gave. Agent. Yeah, thank you for everything. It was just lunch. No. I didn't read that perfect. Polar, what? Bro, you about to be an op. Because, like Monica, people like Monica because she's Monica. Yandere vibes. She has that? I'm not referring to the noodle soup. I'm referring to everything. Everything you've done. I haven't really felt like I've done much. But when I think about it, Yuri probably hasn't had that day where she just goes out with a friend. Just one person being with her probably means the world to her. It's fine, Yuri. Like I said, friends stay by each other. Oh. She takes her hand and intertwines it with mine. It's soft, yet tight. Excuse me? Do you think I'm ready to be fixed, Agent? Hell the fuck yeah! I simply smile at her. I stare into her lavender eyes. Healing begins the moment you accept the pain. I see a tear slide down her face. She takes a moment to observe my statement. I'll be seeing you, Agent. Have a good night, Yuri. She breaks away and enters her house. For a moment, I stand there by myself as cold winter breeze me. My own words race repeatedly through my mind. We'll get through this together. Bro, this is a long mod. A few days later. I awakened in my own bed today. Yuri and I didn't read together last night, so she's still at our house. In fact, we haven't We haven't talked much this past week after I told her I'm taking her to a doctor. Yuri sees herself as some sort of freak, and I'm sure taking her to a psychiatrist probably doesn't help that image. Nevertheless, this is important. I text Yuri to remind her that after school, we're meeting the psychiatrist. I look outside my window. It's a bit foggy, but that's not going to stop me. I continue my boring morning routine of showering, brushing my teeth, and getting dressed. What to eat? I repeatedly open and close different cabinets, lowering my standards with each one. Cereal it is. I grab a bowl and pour myself some cereal. I then open the fridge. No. I'm out of milk. This has to be the worst day of my life. Maybe I can find a substitute. Bro, I be hating that. I be hating eating cereal without milk. So I do what everybody does. I use water. Maybe I can find a substitute. I look through the shelves of my fridge. I pull out a jug of orange juice. I glance at the bowl of dry cereal. Then at the orange, he better not. Then at the orange juice. Then back at the bowl. Lord forgive me, I'm about to sin. Did he just use orange juice? Did he just use orange juice for cereal? I might have to do that. Last class of the day, and it's almost over. I stare blankly at the clock, watching the seconds tick away. The teacher says something or other about World War II. I don't need to know the history. I have my future all figured out. I'm going to write a song and become a famous musician. I already have the first line down. That's right, Gucci Gang. Right, Gucci Gang, we're here. I guess I'll just repeat the line a dozen more times and call it music. That's right, that's what we do. The bell rings. Apparently the school day is over. I told Yuri I would meet her in front of the school. I take a shortcut through the courtyard so I can meet up with Yuri. My mind is going a mile a minute right now. I had no idea what would happen when I bring Yuri to this doctor. Agent? The sound of my name coming from all the familiar voices. I turn to see who the person is. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Hiya, agent. Hey Monica. Where you going? Home. Oh, Sam. Well, if you don't have any plans then, you wouldn't mind walking me home? I stand there dumbfounded. Why would Monica all of a sudden want to walk home together when we haven't even spoken in a month? And it's not like we left on good terms either. I'm actually about to go somewhere. You said you were heading home. Oh shit. Dang it! You wouldn't lie to me, would you, agent? No, it's just that I look around for an escape route. In the distance, I see a tall purple figure near the gates of the school. I look back at Monica. Her eyes follow mine, and she also spots this purple figure. I see. Monica, I didn't mean to lie to you. I'm sure you didn't, agent. I'll go ahead and let you walk home. Bye. Monica trots off. Without another thought, I make a break towards the gate. I'm here. There you are. I was getting worried. Sorry if I made you wait. I got caught up trying to take a shortcut. I guess it turned into a long cut, huh? I let out an awkward laugh, but Yuri still retains her nervous expression. Perhaps long cut wasn't a very good word choice. I take her hand and hold it softly in mine. Look, Yuri, look at me. It's gonna be okay, I promise. Yuri, I said Yuri. I'm saying Yuri this whole time. Yuri slowly nods. All right, here it is. I look at the clock above the doorway. Right on time, too. The doctor should be out here in any second. As soon as I finish my sentence, a man walks out of the office door. He's an older gentleman with black hair that has started to gray. He wears an outfit you see one of those fancy, expensive magazines. Nice dress shoes. I perceive 3 pieces, piece suit and a tie, and even a gold watch. Dr. Peter Langton, psychiatrist. It's a pleasure to meet you. He shakes my hand. You must be agent, correct? Yes, sir, and this is Yuri. He holds out his hand to Yuri. Well, this is awkward. After a few seconds, Dr. Langton lowers his head. Oh, that's fine. It's okay to be nervous around a doctor, you know? I know. But I want you to know that there's nothing to be fair. This is a safe place. So, the doctor's just invisible. We can't see what the doctor looks like. He raises his arm as if it's to display his office. So how about we step through the door and begin the session? All right, let's go. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. But for now, I wish to only speak to the young lady here. What? Really? Just for now. Perhaps in a later session you can come and join in. But for the first time, it's better to be one-on-one. I decide not to argue. Okay, I'll wait here. Thank you for understanding. He turns to Yuri, who hasn't spoken a word since we arrived. Shall we step inside? All right, Yuri, when you go up in there, keep them knives together. Doc, you mind if I talk to her in private for a second? Not at all. Take your time. I'll be in the office for for whenever you're ready. He steps back into his office and closes the door. Where are you thinking right now? I can't do this. Don't say that. I put my hands on her shoulders. Listen to me. You're a strong girl. You can get through this. And I'll be right here waiting the entire time. Dr. Langton only wants to help you. But I need to cooperate. If not for him or for you, then for me. Yuri stares blankly at me. Okay, I'll do my best. That's all I ask. I give her a hug and she steps into the office. I guess I'll just sit here then. I take a seat and look around. The waiting room is full of motivational posters, pictures, and other stupid stuff. I look at the wall next to me. This certificate goes out to Dr. Peter Langton. Blah, 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 blah. Stanford University, blah, blah, blah. Seems this guy really knows his stuff. This is perfect. For the first time in a month, I think I can finally relax. I'm finally getting Yuri the help she needs. Busy? What the? I pull out my phone to see I received a text from an unnamed number. You can't protect her forever. Oh shit, I forgot about the hitman. What the hell? This is the same person from a few weeks ago. Who could have possibly want? What could they possibly want? Don't worry. Once she's gone, we won't have to worry about her. It's not like anyone will care. This has gone too far. I fiercely type back a response. Listen, I don't know who you are, but if you don't stop texting this number, you have some serious problems. You shouldn't threaten someone when you know you can't back up anything you say, agent. Oh! This person knows my name. My hands are shaking intensely. Who is this? You would know soon enough. Never mind, I don't want to know. I shut off my phone to prevent any more messages. Who is this person? The only person I can think of. Oh. Dr. Langton and Yuri walks out of the office. Wait. The only person you can think of is... The only person I can think of who has my number is... It's Sari! Pushing aside my thoughts, I stand up to talk to him. Give it to me straight, doctor. Your friend is in good health. I look at him quizzically. Really? Yeah, she has a common sense of social anxiety. It's fairly common, nothing to get worked over. Perhaps we can schedule another meeting so I can learn more. So what do we do? There are cases there where with age and anxiety eventually fades away. There are also therapists and medical professionals such as myself that are willing to help. Simple as that? Simple as that. He gives me a reassuring smile. Thanks, Doc. And what about her? You know what? I look over at Yuri, who is standing awkwardly at the door. She didn't tell him something. She didn't tell him about her cutting. Doc, what exactly did you talk about? I'm sorry, but that's a private information that I'm not allowed to disclose. What? Bro, you better tell her. Patient, confident. That's an annoyed pitch to my voice. There's an annoying pitch to my voice when I recite that term to him. Of course, if she chooses to confide that information to you, that's her choice. Thanks, Doc. My pleasure. I give him one last handshake and escort Yuri out of the building. Yuri, why did you tell him? The rest of the walk home is quiet. Neither of us choose to talk to each other. I can't believe I did all this effort to help Yuri, and she does this. Can't believe it. She can't even tell someone what's wrong with her. I need to calm down. It's not her fault. I should have been aware this would happen. I shouldn't have forced her to see a psychiatrist. We walk into the house, and Yuri takes a seat on the couch. I stand awkwardly before taking a seat next to her. I have to apologize. Yuri, I'm sorry. She buries her face in her hands and begins to cry. I disappointed you, just like I do with everyone else. I place my arm around her. No, Yuri, I failed you. I should have known better than to force you into something like that. She lifts her head and stares at me. Her lavender eyes are puffy with tears. No, you were right to help me. I I want to go back. Can you schedule another appointment? I'm taken back. Really? I know this was best for me, and if you're by my side, I think I can get through it. I'll always be by your side, Yuri. I take her hand and entwine it with mine. Can you do me a favor, Agent? Of course. I don't know how to explain everything to the doctor. Well, I'm all ears if you need me. Thank you. Yuri takes a moment to collect her thoughts, and actually, I see her do quite often. Do you know why I do it? I would guess in order to feel some sort of control over your emotions. You're not far off. Agent, for all my life, I've allowed people to be the stitches, and the bandages that hold me together. And every time they reopen without fail. I was only a small girl when I first witnessed how unforgiving this world can be. My mother and father would argue nonstop. I was scared that one day they may even hurt each other. I used books as a coping mechanism. I would hope that I could drown out my own reality and enter a new one. Eventually, my dad left my mother and I, and my mother had to pick up an extra job to support us. Even with all that, I just continued to repress my feelings and read my book. That's how I lived my life until she paused again to catch her breath and collect her thoughts. High school has been the worst years of my life. Everyone is so cruel and selfish. She stares deeply into my eyes. Or that's what I thought until I met you. But even so, the kids at school would always call me foul names or spread rumors about me. Boys would always pick on me or stare at me when I walk by or call me obscene names. She's starting to panic. I can see the fear in her eyes grow with each sentence. Yuri, I think we should stop here for now. No, I need to get this out. Please. Tears continue to glide down her cheeks. I slowly nod and I allow her to continue. I didn't know any other way to get rid of the pain inside. There's such things as a cure for pain. I had to find a way to release it somehow. I try to understand what she's saying. So I was right, it's a coping mechanism. It was at first. At first, I was really scared. But the moment I first did it, I feel the feeling of a blade splitting into my skin, the cold steel gliding along my arm, the beauty of the crimson streams falling down my arms. It was exhilarating. What? It no longer became a way to deal with the pain. I had been seduced by it. It almost felt like good to cut. I knew it was bad, but I couldn't stop myself. Ugh. I can't even think about that. My mind was already lost. I wasn't strong enough to stop the urges. I get a feeling in my body if I didn't understand, screaming at me to let go of everything I'm feeling. When I do it, it feels like I'm in my own world. The same feeling as when I'm reading a book, except the words are written in red. The blade is my pen, but a book eventually ends. My arm could heal, and I could continue to relive that moment of true freedom continuously. This is worse than I thought. I always thought it was just a way for her to cope with life, but now I see it's more than that type of drug. She formed an addiction to it. Yuri, this is a lot to take in, but I wanted to say I don't blame you. What? Now, none of what happened is your fault. I wrapped her hand in mine. I can't control what happens in our lives. We can't control what happens in our lives, and sometimes we can't control how we feel. Sometimes it feels as if there's a force stronger than us, pulling us and tempting us to do horrid things, like puppets attached to strings. I never understand what goes inside your head, and I'm okay with that, because I still stand by my promise to never leave you. Together we can solve your problem. Another thought crosses my mind. Yuri, where do you get your knives? If you're referring to what I used to cut, I have a knife connection. A knife connection? I've been hiding it whenever you came over because I thought you would get mad and find it unlikable. In any other case, I would think a knife collection is cool. But for Yuri's sake, it's not a good to have. Yuri, I'm sorry, but you have to get rid of your knives. But she think it over for a while. You're right. I know it only adds to temptation, but it's hard so. I know it is, but trust me, if you really want to get better, the best thing to do is throw away any temptation. Promise me, you will throw away your knives collection. Tears continue to pour. Yuri cries so much, I have thought her tear ducts would be drained by now. She slams her head into my chest and continues to cry. I wrap my arms around her. It's alright, Yuri. I promise to never let anyone hurt you again. Agent, you've heard my story. You see now that I'm just a monster. I'm weak and I can't control my emotions. I take all my pent-up feelings and release them onto my own skin. How can anyone think that it's okay? No one. Huh? She looked up at me, her soft eyes locked onto mine. Because it's not okay. But it's also not okay for me to sit idly by and let you continue to hurt yourself. That's why I'm not going to stop until you're better. But why? Because Yuri, everything around me becomes blurry. You're the only thing I see is her. Because I love you. Because I love you, Yuri. I said it. I said the word I would never believe would leave my mouth. Love. What an alien word to me. But it's the only word I can think of in this moment. I feel as if everything that happened this past month has been let out. I love you more than anything else in this world. And when you love someone, you don't give up. Agent, I love you too. Yuri wraps her arms around me and leans closer. Thank you. You can thank me once that collection is thrown away. I give her a quick smile. But she closes her eyes and continues to lean in. Oh shit. I feel her lips press against mine. We bagged her. That's it. That's it. All my senses are immediately overwhelmed. The taste of vanilla on her lips, the faint scent of lavender in her hair, the sound of true ecstasy as my heart beats out of my chest. Her arms around me and mine around her. Everything else in this world has been drowned out. Every single thought that has stormed my mind has been calmed. It's just Yuri and me in this single moment in time. There is an odd feeling in my stomach. Perhaps it's butterflies? I can't describe it other than that it's somewhat comforting. Like all my worries have been washed away. Yuri pulls away. What felt like eternity was only a few seconds, but the feeling continues to stay. We sit in silence for a moment. I guess it's my turn to thank you. You can thank me after you schedule my next appointment with Dr. Langton. She throws me a soft smile, and for a second, I feel like everything will be all right. I rub my eyes awake. I look over to my left to see Yuri sleeping. We've been continuing our dates reading at each other's houses. I unplug my phone from the charger and check the time. Oh my gosh, Yuri, wake up. I grab her shoulder and lightly shake her. Huh? Oh no, did I sleep in? I need to put my teeth and brush my pants. What? Yuri starts to furiously get out of bed. No, Yuri, we still have a lot of time. She calms down a bit. Then why did you sound like something urgent happened? Because I show her the calendar on my phone. Today's the last day of school. During the holiday season, we get a couple weeks off from school. A bashful smile appears on her face. That's fantastic. Come on, you can get dressed in the spare bedroom. I finished my routine a lot earlier than Yuri, so I decided to start making breakfast. Seriously, what is with the girls taking forever to get ready? What to make? What to make? I open the fridge and grab an unopened pack of bacon strips. Nice. Hopefully I have eggs as well. Bingo. I grab the egg carton and open it up. There's still about half a dozen eggs left. There's more than enough. That's more than enough. I start the stove and begin cracking the eggs. Yuri walks into the kitchen. That smells very pleasant, Agent. Sounds like you're in a good mood. Of course, no school is a dream for me. I have more time to read and learn new things, and I don't have to worry about human interactions. I noticeably pause. Yuri doesn't notice, and I continue cooking. Are you saying that you're not going to spend time with me no more? I mean, spend time with me over this break? Oh, I didn't mean. You keep falling for my sarcasm, Yuri. I figure a smart girl like you would catch on. You would think. What was that? Are the eggs ready yet? I look down to see my breakfast burner. I quickly snatch the spatula and scoop the eggs and bacon onto the plates. I bring the plates to the counter and take a seat. Yuri, you've been served. Foo. Thank you, Agent. Perhaps I should try to start a conversation. Do you have any plans for a break, Yuri, besides reading? Well, not really. Well, you always welcome to spend time with me. Are you sure? I mean, we already spent the past month together. Without school, we can have even more time. Well, I will really like that. She gives me a soft smile. I check the time. Oh, should we probably start heading out now? We don't want to be late for the last day. I grab our plates and put them in the sink. Yuri and I head outside and start walk to school. We arrive to the courtyard. Our first classes are at different sides of the school. We say our goodbyes and head off to our respective classrooms. Class is still boring as ever. Negative B plus or minus the square foot of a square B minus 4 AC all over 2A. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm never going to use that in my entire life. So long, man. The school bell snaps me out of my days. Time to walk on Yuri home. I sling my backpack over my shoulder and head for the door. Oof, I instantly bump into someone. Nazuki! Bro, Nazuki just keeps popping up. This is awkward. Hey, it's for horses. Can you be serious for once? Alright, sorry. So I take it it went well with Yuri? What makes you say that? I saw you two in the courtyard. Oh, yeah, it went well. Good. I don't know if Nazuki knows anything about Yuri's cutting, so I refrain from mentioning it. How did it go with you? I went home and went to bed. This conversation is going nowhere. Nazuki, I asked her, wait, I want to talk to you about that day. I don't like where this is going. I may have accidentally given you too much information about my home life. Nazuki, it's fine. I understand if your parents are going through some financial problems. Parents! Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't. Look, just shut up and let me get this off my chest. I just need to vent to someone. And why me? Because you're the only person dumb enough to listen. Fair enough. Alright, then continue. As I was saying, this next part pertains to you. Huh? A lot of people see my dad as some abusive monster, but he's not. He just struggles with saving money. He has his bursts of anger, but he tries hard to maintain himself. He's been taking medication to keep himself stable, but even those cost money. So, we decided it's best if I don't live with him. What am I hearing? Breaks my heart. It must be hard to have to part with someone you've known in your whole life. Wait, Nazuki, how does this pertain to me? You want to stay at my house? Nazuki composed herself. I knew you were a stalker. I rolled my eyes at her. Nazuki switches back to her serious mode again after the quick remark. Well, I was wondering if you could ask Sari if I could live with her. Considering the last time I talked to Sari, I don't think I could do that. I don't know. You're neighbors, aren't you? Can you just drop by our house on the way home? I think to myself. On one hand, Sari never wants to see me again. But on the other hand, I don't want Nazuki to be homeless. But on my third hand, I wanted to walk Yuri home. On the fourth hand, it'd be more wrong for me to let Nazuki be homeless. So I have to do what's right. Alright. I ask. Thanks. I guess that's the conversation over. Well, I'll go do that now. Yeah, I walk out the classroom. Once I turn the corner, I make a mad dash for the gates. I hope I'm not late. I arrive at the gate, but there's no sign of Yuri. I pull out my phone to call her, but it appears she's already sent a text. I try to wait, but I need to get home early. I'm very sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Damn it. I lean against the bricks that makes up the campus wall. I'm disappointed I couldn't see Yuri today. Oh well, at least I can see her tomorrow. I make my lovely trek home. I sing to myself to keep my sadness away. My shadow is the only one that walks beside me. What the fuck? I stop in front of Sari's house. There goes nothing. I attempt to take a step, but my feet are pinned to the ground. I'm frozen on the sidewalk. Come on, I can do this. I forcibly move my legs to the door. Each step feels like I'm trucking through a snowstorm. I make my way to the door. After 3 hard knocks, Sari opens the door. Hey. Sari looks bothered. Sari, don't say anything. Please, just don't say anything. I don't understand why this is happening. Why me? Sari, I'm sorry I came, but I need to talk to you. You should be sorry. It's not your fault I'm like this. I was selfish. I'm just so selfish. I'm sorry, agent. I can't do this. She goes and to slam the door. The door swings forward, and before I can think of anything, I insistently place my hand in the doorway. Sari's door crushes my fingers. Agent, my fingers begin to throb. But what's important is that I prevented Sari from shutting the door. I'm so sorry. Sari looks like she's about to cry. Sari just listens to me. I begin to tell Sari everything about my encounter with Nazuki, but about Nazuki's situation with her dad and her needing a place to live. I have trouble looking at her in her eyes as I speak. It doesn't look like she's even listening at all. She may have tuned me out, but eventually she speaks up. Okay, that's it. Nazuki deserves a place where she can feel safe. Tell her she can live with me. My heart becomes a little lighter. Thank you so much. I'll tell her as soon as I can. Sari doesn't say another word. For a moment, she just stands there staring at me. Her blue eyes glisten, and she slowly closes the door. And once again, I'm left alone. I guess I might as well catch up on some TV shows before bed. The hours went by quickly. The moonlight from my window tells me it's already nighttime. I feel bad for not getting to see Yuri today, but hopefully I can make it up to her tomorrow. I am glad that I was able to help out Nazuki. However, I still feel sick after the look Sari gave me, but maybe this is a good thing. Maybe Nazuki can help Sari with her depression, something that I failed to do. I groggily head upstairs to go to sleep. I awaken in the sanity of my blankets. The first day of break, when every student doesn't have a care in the world. I take a moment to just stare at my ceiling, the morning glow peeking through the blinds. I can't help but have a smile on my face. I have a strong feeling today will be a good day. Hopefully I'm right. After enjoying the feeling of naturally waking up, I climb out of the bed. I do my morning stretches and head to the bathroom. As I'm eating breakfast, I decide to call Yuri. Answer. Hello? Good morning, Yuri. Good morning, agent. Despite still being fairly early, Yuri's voice shows no sign of tiredness. She must be a morning person. Sound like you slept well. Hew. Yes, I did. Yuri pauses just long enough for me to speak up. Hey, I'm sorry about yesterday. I got caught up in something after class. I swear I tried to get out, but it was... Agent, it's okay. I'm sure you had a good reason. Plus, I could never be mad at you. I begin to blush. Well, in that case, I want to ask you something. Okay, ask away. Well, I thought that we could what? I feel Yuri knows what I'm about to ask her, but rather than sparing me from my fear, she just decided to tease the question instead. That you could come over today? Perhaps we could watch a movie or something? There's a moment of silence as Yuri ponders the question. I'd love to. Really? Of course, I'll be there in about an hour, if that's okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'll see you then. Bye-bye, agent. Bye. I hang up the phone. I pump my fist in excitement before realizing what we were about to do. I told Yuri we would watch a movie. I need to get my head out my ass. It's just two friends of opposite genders alone in the house. Damn it. Alright, I need to calm down. Yuri and I spent a lot of time together. We shared a kiss. Hell, we even slept in the same bed. It was a very big bed though, but the same bed nonetheless. So why do I feel so different? It feels as if our relationship has grown in a way. In some way. I no longer see Yuri as the girl who presents herself as. To me, she's no longer that shy girl who stare away from anyone she talks to. She's just a normal girl. Sure, she still needs help, and we still need to get rid of her knife collection. But my mind relaxes as I feel that I've actually made progress. I'm overthinking, aren't I? I set up some small snacks and glasses for us so we can watch a movie. Yuri should arrive any second. Snacks, check. Deodorant, sniff, check. Clean clothes, check. Movie. Uh-oh. I haven't picked a movie yet. Uh-oh. I get up to answer the door. I open the door. I put the most inviting smile. Hey. Hello, agent. I gestured for a moment for her to come inside. Thanks for inviting me, agent. Hold on one second, y'all. Thanks for inviting me, agent. I waved my hand in front of my face. Don't worry about it. That's the least I could do for not walking you home yesterday. What a gentleman. I begin to blush as my face grows hot. I swear that I turn the AC on. I suppose she really isn't dead after all. I gestured for her to take a seat on the couch as I walked over to the TV stand. Oh, agent, you didn't tell me what we were going to watch. And there's the question that drives the nail in the coffin. I'm sorry. What was that? Oh, I just said that it'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise for both of us. Yuri likes horror. Maybe I should do that. Or maybe action. Who doesn't love superhero movies? Or maybe romance. Don't be dumb, agent. That only works in movies and games. What about a comedy? I'll be able to see Yuri laugh. Or maybe the one movie where everything was a dream. Titanic. Is everything okay? Yeah. Is something wrong? At this point, I'm starting to sweat. What do? Aha, light bulb. What was that? I turn and look at her. You have to guess what the movie we're watching. I'm not good at guessing. Give it your best shot. Yuri thinks for a moment. I got her right where I want her. Well, I've been really wanting to see this movie called Misery. There's a movie about the state of Missouri. Yeah, I read the novel, and I've been wanting to compare it to the movie. Oh, Misery, by that King dude? Yuri gives me a look of disappointment. Why am I like this? I turn back to the TV stand. Please have Misery. Please have Misery. Please have Misery. I look in the back where I store the movies my parents used to own. All of a sudden, I spot it. You're a good guesser, Yuri. Huh? I turn around and present the case to her. Her lavender eyes brighten up and reflect the sunlight seeping from the window. How? She sounds baffled as if she can't believe she guessed it right. Truth is, whatever movie she guessed was going to be the one that I picked. And of course, so he just happened to have the movie. And of course, luck was involved with whether or not I had the movie on hand. It's what I like to call the one step ahead trick. I pop the disc on the tray and play it. Meanwhile, Yuri gathers the horror doors on the coffee table. Wait, am I supposed to sit on the couch with Yuri or sit on the other? This is a date, correct? I guess I didn't say, but it was heavily implied. Am I overthinking this? Agent, I snap out of my thoughts and turn to Yuri. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. I walk to the couch Yuri is sitting on. Is this seat taken? Yuri smiles cutely. For you, not at all. I plop down to her next to her. Partway through the movie, and Yuri and I have already consumed all the snacks I laid. This movie is pretty good, but I'm having a hard time focus with Yuri and my view. Bro, it is such a long mod. Such a long mod, bro. Y'all like this mod? Dog, I hate the MC. Okay. That is a lot of people saying no. A lot of y'all saying no. Are y'all serious? Y'all seriously don't like this mod? Do y'all like cooking companions better? Twitch, let me talk to y'all real quick. I'm about to turn off TikTok. This one's better. It's free, but it's not the therapy after. Keep playing this one. Now y'all want to start talking TikTok? Y'all was quiet when I was talking. Okay. All right. Y'all couldn't make it for cooking companions, so I had no idea what it is. Well, we've been streaming for 4 hours, basically. I'm going to take a little break, and then we're going to get back on the stream again. Because I won't be able to stream again until next Saturday. Y'all want to see who cracked? World of Dreams. Bro, why whenever I end TikTok, the views just went up? Wait, bro, too much time of my life in a wheelchair or with walking sticks. Wait, what are you saying? Me do a screen so I can get boyfriend's attention. Broken legs, I have trauma. What are you saying? A stream lag? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna talk to Atlas and Talia real quick. I need a little break real quick. We're gonna take a little break. I'll be back. Unlock the Discord. And everybody that's on YouTube.